Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you everywhere out there, YouTube land. This is Maz coming to you with an episode of Toy Photography Talk, and it's been a crazy week. I am back, but we are down one still. But let's get everybody in here. Thanks for being here, and I saw you guys are having a great show last week, so I can't wait to see where you guys left off, though, because I don't remember now. I did go watch it. I just don't remember where you left off. So let me get everybody in here. And let's get them saying hi. How you guys doing?
What's popping, people?
What popping? Yeah, popping. Sure.
Did you do the Spock thing, Trevor? Is that what you just did? I didn't see. Oh, I thought you did the Spock.
I could do that if you want. Live long.
Isn't that Mark? Isn't that Mork? What did Mork do? Remember Mork? What did he do?
Yeah,
Nanu.
But I thought he did some hand
but I don't remember his hand. I don't remember what his hand.
What did he do? I don't know. Did he do like something else like that or something? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I thought he did. Yeah.
Something like that. Everybody is starting throwing up signs.
Let's all just turn off the stream and go watch Mork and Mindy to go find out. All right, let me give you a shout out to everybody in the chat here. Noble Young, first one here again today. Appreciate you being here. Much appreciated.
Oh, it was this.
Congrats in the chat. Evening. How you doing?
There you go.
Yeah. JP Rex. Evening, ladies and gents. The collecting
Nobody
brother.
under the age of 45 knows what we're talking about.
Alpha Raptor. I was just wondering the other day, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a minute, so it's good to see you. Hell yeah. Insightful Imagery. I don't know that guy, but maybe he's new. I don't know.
Yeah, he's new. He don't know nothing, so don't worry about
There's
it.
Shadow in the chat. How you guys doing? How you doing? All right. But I will need some help figuring out where you guys left off last week. Does anybody know? Because Pablo usually keeps those things.
Yes.
It was my shot.
It's April 27th. Yeah, we left off with Luz, so it's Raven Eye Studios, April 27th. It's the Vampire Ogre.
All right. I'm on April 27th. That's good. Vampire Ogre.
It's there's a JP Rex thing, and there's a Lou one with the Mandalorian. The
movie realization.
Mando.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a lot of
bluish vampire ogre.
What is going on? What? I wasn't at April 27th apparently. Hold on. It said April 27th, but it lied. May 8th. Oh my gosh, you gotta go further. I was like looking at right where I clicked where it said April 27th. I was like, where is everything?
It's kind of right after all the Alien Day stuff.
Harry.
What's up,
Harry?
How's it going?
What's going on?
Good, yes.
All right, hold on.
Nothing much.
We're April. That's May 2nd. So April. Come on, go down. Scroll down. There's some turtles. April 22nd. So I scrolled too far, maybe. Or it's out of order again. I don't know. Let's see. That's April 29th. So I'm looking for. I see Mando and then the Raven Eye
Studio Vampire. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. We're here. What in the hell? I forgot to share the screen. Hold on.
Nice.
I are a noob.
Goes away for 1 week and it's all over.
Yep.
Yeah, he gets everything.
You've got one job.
Delusions of grandeur.
Got one job.
There we
A
go.
little crazy. Too much eggnog for his birthday, and
No, actually, I didn't drink a lot, but I did go fishing. I was telling Mike about that. Caught 2 bass.
Also, he's drunk on sea bass. That's what it is. He's drunk on sea
No,
bass.
it was regular bass. It was a lake.
Okay. Lake bass.
Largemouth bass. Yeah, man, but it's great to be back. I watched the stream. I saw you guys all making fun of me. It was great.
I was not making fun.
I felt so missed with
did.
that. I was like, wow, this is how they're gonna remember
definitely.
me on my birthday. It's like starting shit. All right, cool. I think Trevor's the only one who's like, dude, it's his birthday.
Well, it was getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I did watch.
No birthday punches, man. Since he got no birthday punches, he's going to take a punch verbally.
I only turned 50 once, guys, you know.
51? That's my age.
No, once. No,
Oh.
I got another year to catch up to you, Mike. But then for some reason
Damn
you're
it.
still going to be ahead of me. Like you're the rabbit or something.
I will be, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we're at Raven Eye Studio, and we got some Mythic Legions love here. This is not Varg, though, that you said? This is something else, or?
This is
The Sibyllus. The Sibyllus. The Sibyllus or whatever his name is. Yeah.
The Sibyllus, yep.
All right,
Thank
all
you,
right.
Mike.
Cool. cool.
Just
I love
Maybe
Mike
we
coming
should
through
know.
with the Mythic Legions names now. Like, you know, Boba Fett, Star Wars, forget it. But Mythic Legions now, yeah, he's all in, man. He's all in.
But where? Man.
Uh,
All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Because I mean, we're still in April. We got to get moving.
Yeah,
we're
I
in
know.
June
We got to
now.
get to
We
May,
gotta-
for
we gotta
God's sake, by the end of this
And without
show.
Pablo here, we should be able to move really fast. So let's do it.
Whoa, what does that mean? Wow, shots at Pablo
The same
already?
thing
Holy cow.
last week. Just Jeff in the house. What's going on, man? Thank you so much. I once saw Harry and Mike attack a rabbit pack of raccoons while with wiffle ball bats. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally happened. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. I'm sorry. Anybody. I gotta get my feet back under me. I don't know what I'm doing.
well, I'll let you go, Trevor. I mean, I got some ideas.
No, go, Mike. Go ahead. Go.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Nobody wants to go. I'll take it.
Let's go.
Let Mike
Okay, go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
First and first, the lighting's on point. I like the lighting. He has a nice little hue of blue on the top of him, which is nice. I am not happy about his left hand positioning, holding onto the brick wall. I don't know what else you can add to it because it just looks like he's just posing for a shot.
I like that he's interacting with the wall, but I agree with Lou. It is kind of a weird, like he is posing. It doesn't seem to really add to the story. But I do recall Mike making a big point of just the other week about having them interact with things like that. So
Yeah.
Interact, but the
good
pose
point,
needs to
your
be right. He
favorite,
looks
but-
like he's Vanna White turning a letter or something like that right now. It's a little.
Yeah.
Do we have any A's?
See, look, if you really want to interact with the wall, you can
Ding.
the axe, the short axe, put it on the opposite hand and have it drag the axe across.
Yeah,
and
like he's pulling himself up. That would give. I mean, just moving the axe over there, like Lou says, will give that impression that he's pulling himself up with the other hand, like using the wall to pull himself towards the camera, and then everything else is coming behind. It would just give that motion to it by having the axe back there. Good call on that, Lou.
You know, something like this,
Yeah.
like get, you know, some fake blood again, like you can get, it's not going to hurt the figure, have it come off him, have him like, if he's got his hand like that, he's just eaten and his axe is dripping with blood and his face is dripping with blood, something like that. Tells a story. Right now, I mean, not that you can't just have him leaning against, but if you're going to have him like looking cocky, like having him leaning against the wall, you know what I mean? Like with the axe out or something, and it's a portrait or something. But right now, it's just kind of an awkward pose. I'm not really sure what he's doing. You know what I mean? And
Leaning on the
I
wall
like
is
the
good.
blue. The digital background's pretty good, but I don't know what's going on his face. Does he have that much?
Well, the thing about it is
Is that on his face? Or is
he's
that like-
no, he doesn't. So
Oh.
he's very white, and in the photo he's very blue. That's the
Yeah.
first thing that jumped out to me is I know there's trying to be some time of day here, but it's really very blue. And when his head is in line with his neck like that, and from that angle, it makes it look all one piece. There doesn't look like there's any neck or any chin. It looks like it's all one piece. So and this is a tall figure, and he's got some actual leather loin cloth or whatever you call it down there. I think I personally would have got a 3/4 body shot in at least on this, and cropped it. Took a step back a little bit maybe, and got a little bit more of him in there, and just that's what I did. Just pivot his head a little bit off of the neckline there, so it doesn't blend as much, but.
Mike,
And like
why
you
don't
said,
go
Lou.
with the loincloth, man.
A
You
nice-
playing with his naughty bits.
What's that?
You've been playing with his naughty bits down there with the leather loincloth.
Hey, no, he's got real leather though, man. He's got some fantastic. Look at this, man. I mean, it's really nice.
His tunic is on point.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? A tunic? Okay, yeah.
What's
I
up,
think
Trevor?
that he's got some light coming from the front. It looks like a warm light,
Down
but I would have put a bounce card in front of him, to the right probably. Maybe
Camera right or
left. It could have
camera
worked
left?
either way. I would say camera right, but you could work either way. And again, like with the blue is fine. I mean, we perceive night as blue. It's not really. It's more on the yellow spectrum, believe it or not. But like we see it as blue because our eyes can't adapt to that. But you got to cut that with some moonlight. It works. It just works every time. Like it's hard to take like a night shot or make it look like night without that moonlight coming through.
You gotta cut it with that white.
Yeah, which would take the the little sting of the blue off. I don't think it's too much blue on them, but it's like it just needs white, and it's not coming from the right direction. It looks like anytime you put it in front of them, it looks like there's like car lights or a spotlight or something like that. And in a nighttime shot, what would be creating that? Warm light, orange light would be a fire, but you want a white light coming from above somewhere, hitting them from the front, hitting them from the top. Godlight stuff.
Thing.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I would actually suggest maybe even like a snooted light behind him, just rimming him with that white too. That'd be nice because that would make sense for the other colors he's already got going here. Just give him like that rim, so with that moonlight somewhere. I'm gonna give a shout out real quick to Emerald Night Photos. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Joining us now in the chat. Greg GL Shaw, evening all, happy belated. Thank you. I appreciate that,
Greg.
Very much appreciate it. But yeah, Harry, what you got, man? What you got? I'm gonna get a drink.
I honestly just think that if you just go with a different angle, that would fix a lot of the issues. Like maybe lower looking up or something. Like again, we got that like kind of front on view again. Just not necessary. So
yeah, it's a little boring. Like the straight on, especially when you got a big character like this. These guys are imposing as it is. Like use that and like shoot upwards, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, downwards would work too if you've got a good scene below them, like they're standing over like a victim or something like that could be cool. But like otherwise, get underneath that chin, man. Get down like waist level and shoot upwards for sure.
All right, Raven and I, we're going to move on unless there's anything else. Thank you so much for participating. And, of course, I want to give a shout-out real quick to Collectible Fun and to Toy Mirth. Yes. And then
Toy Mirth?
Into Shadows.
Happy birthday, Toy Mirth.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
happy birthday, man.
Anthony's birthday, too.
On Facebook. And thank you for reminding me to do it again here.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
Happy birthday, Anthony. All right. Where we at? AP
Anthony.
Yeah. Hercules. Oh, wait.
Got
it. Get Eddie Murphy flashback. Tomorrow we get the new Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix.
That was Norbit, right? Wasn't it?
What's that?
Wasn't that Norbit? Yeah.
Norbit was that was actually Nutty Professor.
Oh. Hercules was? Oh, okay.
Yep. Nutty Professor. His mom.
He did the clumps later on, and they're all there too. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Going a rabbit hole. Right, stay on target.
Oh yeah, we gotta stay on target, guys. So JP Rex in the house. Paul Morales, though, real quick. What's going on, Paul? How you doing?
What's up, Paul?
Look at JP Rex, man. This guy is like, clever girl. I'm gonna pet you now, even though you've eaten me. So
you gotta give it a JP Rex, man. He's using the figures that he loves messing with, and he's always adapting a different type of shot, not necessarily the same shot over and over again. He's always doing something different, whether it's petting, whether it's observing the dinosaurs, whether the dinosaurs are attacking or chasing something, or doing anything other than just being plain and plastic. Like, very creative with his figures. Gotta give him a shout out on that.
I like these tender moments. Pop Culture Living Good. Costa, how you doing?
Costa.
I don't know. As Paul Morales, his name was right below it, and I would just, for some reason, Paul. It was just a mess to begin with. But what's up, Costa? How you doing?
People.
Anyway, I like this light, man. I really do. I like, you got the, of course, you got the added beams. I think these are in post, but you do have an idea, even without the beams, that you got a definitive light direction. I kind of wish you had a little bit more bounce light back here, just to kind of brighten this up a little bit back in these shadow areas. But I do like that nice, strong, sunlight direction kind of thing. You know where the light's coming from. You get an idea of a time of day, not just a generic light over everything. I'm really, really stoked with that.
No, it's good. That and the blend with the background is good. I don't know if this background looks like it's mostly in camera, like a little fake bonsai tree or something back there, which is cool.
Bonsai.
That's wrong.
Those look real.
Yeah, I mean, what Maz is saying is, like, with the light, like, this looks like a storm is broken. You know what I mean? That's the kind of light this is. Like, there's sunlight peeking through a gap in, like, storm clouds. Otherwise, light is everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, daylight is everywhere. So you really, if you want to get daylight and there isn't anything that should be impeding the light on his back, there should be light kind of everywhere. So you kind of want to have a bright light for the sunlight, but you want to have kind of an overall environment light everywhere, or bounce it, you know what I mean? Just to give it, like Miles was saying, like behind him, it could be a little bit darker. Otherwise, you know, it's got that storm look, which is fine, but I'm not sure that's what you were going for. But
well, everything's in camera, by the way, except for the clouds, I think, is what he was saying, because everything behind the trees is with digital. So
yeah, the setup looks great.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And shout out real quick, Sketch Toy Corner. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
And it's always got the toy feel. Like I like the fact that like he's not using, you know, I think I would have liked seen that those palms or those ferns or whatever break a little bit more up on top of the camera. You know what I mean? Like in the frame, because they just look kind of like straggly. Like get them up there. You know, get them over the rock so that flat surface that he's got doesn't look quite so straight and even. You know what I mean? It's fine, because I was gonna say, like, he takes the toy like figures and puts them in with toy like objects and things like that, which I think works out pretty well. And it's an aesthetic, which is nice.
All right,
it's cool.
Anybody else for JP Rex? All right, we're gonna move on then. Thank you so much, JP Rex. I'm sure we'll see more from you here shortly. Alpha Raptor. I missed the Alpha Raptor. I'm so glad to see.
Gotta have one after the other, right?
Right. Well, we hadn't for a while, and that's why I felt like I missed it.
I know.
And I was like, "Where's he been?"
This is really nice.
Yeah.
The background looks digital, and it's matched pretty perfectly, honestly.
The colors are, but the
light is pretty good, right?
A little off.
Yeah,
Perspective's a little off.
Yeah. The lighting and it's matching pretty perfectly.
It could have used a few more things in between that and the background, like between the rock and the background. A few more of those ferns a little bit higher, or like a tree trunk or something, or another rock or something, and you would have sold it really well.
All right. What?
No, I thought somebody was chiming in, so I was gonna shut up. Nope. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's tough to get these, you know, sort of stiff figures in a pose, but I think it's, you know, it's telling a story there. It looks good.
All right. Real quick side quest here. Matchutoy. I am now between a Sentinel.
Yes. You got Apocalypse there too?
You're a side of a Sentinel. You're not between.
Holy crap.
A side, yeah.
I have another Sentinel.
You have two of those guys?
Not this one. No, I have the Toy Biz one over there in the case.
Marvel Legends Bath.
Yeah, the Bath one. So, but I do have. This is everybody. Let's thank my wife. This is her birthday present to me. Was this?
Yay!
Damn, I gotta get myself a wife.
Right.
No. The right one.
But
the right one.
What Lou?
The right one. Yes, the right one.
Didn't you just get married?
Yes, but I've been with her for 10 years, and even within the 10 years.
Oh no, you need to stop already.
Lou's like, no.
She's gonna watch this.
No, because I'm telling you right now, even before she was my wife, she got me a hot toy. So you know.
All right, okay. Well, there you go. That's a keeper.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, I didn't mean to sidetrack that much. I'm now part of the crew.
Yeah, right? He's one of the Sentinels. Oh, big shout out to Machu and J Shot. I saw them over at Unreal Con.
Yeah, I saw you with them.
Oh yeah.
Very cool guys, man.
All right, we're continuing though. Alpha Raptor. I'm sorry, didn't mean to take away from your thunder, man, because this is awesome.
Yeah, this kind of solves the light is everywhere. You know what I mean? It could be. I'm looking at the background. It looks, although I don't know which direction the light is coming from the background. It's kind of innocuous. It just doesn't like.
It looks like
it matched it pretty well.
Not too much.
I think it's like a noon. Yeah, it's like a noon shot, right? It's just like straight.
Yeah, almost high.
So.
Yeah.
So it's matched pretty well, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you know, according to the limitation of the figures, like that's an awesome shot. You know, telling the story of one animal's defeat to another's victory with the roaring, and just like mounting them on top. That's nice. That's whatchamacallit. It's pleasant to see a figure that's not fully articulated be articulated in such a way to tell this type of story.
Yeah. I feel bad for the little guy underneath him. Man, he looks so sad.
Machu, it's on to meet you, man. Awesome.
He's just tickling him. It's a tickle fight.
Had a good
Tickle fight. Okay, yeah, not actually even cool. Yeah, the only real issues that I can see is again the horizon line in the background is a little off for your foreground. I mean, yes, it could be a hill and your camera angle could be looking more down or something, I guess, but it's not quite what it looks like to me. It looks like your horizon line's off to me. But
if there's more to that background, if you can drop it down, that's all you got to do. Like if there's more to it above there, you just drop it down until you get to the right, perspective, and hide what you can in between the rock and the backdrop.
I did something very similar to that just recently. With if you guys, I'm not going to bring it up because apparently I do that too much. But my most recent Sentinel shot was with the buildings that I put in the background. Those buildings weren't there, and there were two individual buildings, and I lined them up to where the horizon line should have been, made them bigger, all that kind of stuff. Cyclops just fell. Yeah, so. You can play with that, of course, and just
you can bring it up, Moss.
Make things bigger.
You can bring it up. You don't have to feel bad.
No, I already feel bad.
There we go.
There you go. You can't really see the buildings though, because the only way to make them work, they're way back
awesome,
there and they're dark.
Awesome shot.
This is what I found. These buildings were actually like 3D model buildings, like pictures of 3D model buildings, and both of these I just masked out and then put them back here, and just did an overlay and kind of just masked them in gently and not too much opacity, and they work. But anyway, back to what we were supposed to be doing. I didn't even mean to.
Nice shot.
Thank you. All right, medic. Yeah, Cyclops. Anyway, all right. So you can try doing that though. You can always just grab. Make that image that you're using for your backdrop or whatever. You can make it bigger, especially if you're going to blur it out to make it, give some depth of field to it. That's all you really have to do. Just play with it. And
if it's digital on like a computer screen or a TV screen or something, you just, physically, like how you're getting projecting it on there. It depends. I guess if you're using a USB drive or something and you're just plugging it in, you don't really have much control over it. But if you can hook up a computer or something to it or your phone to it, then you have the control over the size, the closeness, the movement and stuff. That's the best way to do it, or an iPad or something.
Yeah. And as Harry has pointed out, man, video games with photo modes are really great.
Photo mode. Yep.
We'll say hi real quick to Casper. How you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Lee of Extraordinary Sisters just popped in. Happy 4th of July. Yes. Hello, how you doing? And you're most welcome. When we actually get to it, I can go over it in more detail if you want, but that's going to be months away from now. All right.
Stay tuned.
Moving on. Alpha Raptor, thank you so much. What we got next? We got the Bronx Bats.
Still April? Okay,
yeah, we're still in April, so there's really not much else we can add to this. I mean, they're I think they're getting the point though, because I've seen some of the newer stuff. They're moving them off the background more and that kind of stuff. But this one, of course, is still suffering that right on the background,
right there.
That kind of stuff. But they're using a lot of dead space to tell the tale.
Yeah, there's interaction. They're a little stiff, but the problem is the same as not as much. The last one was much better in that respect, but the perspective here is just ridiculous. But if you had cropped this up above their waist or at their, the upper thigh or something like that, you might not have noticed it. But it's then you got the black point. You know what I mean? Like the black points are just not matching with this printed background or whatever it is. With the figures. So it's. I would say simplify. You know what I mean? Keep it simpler.
And this one kind of seems a little blown out in the faces. A lot of
they a lot of them are.
I would have said too. He could have moved the female a little bit forward and had
that's Princess Leia.
That's Boba Fett.
Okay, and Luke Skywalker. He could have turned his head to the left.
Nice.
He could have turned his head to the left and hid that big seam in the jaw.
Yeah.
And just by positioning her a little bit more forward, you could have turned his head and hid that a little bit. That would have helped a lot because that's a big gap right there between the. But
again, relying on the background too much, like you could show you could get really tight on these guys. Again, I don't know what they're using. I don't know if it's a camera, but I mean cameras, and I don't know what kind of camera. Or a phone. I mean, it could be a phone. Yeah. But phones, like, you can get tight on these now. You know what I mean? You get the right application that allows you to control the camera on the phone, not just if it's an iPhone, not just the Apple, because you got to know what you're doing to really get the settings and stuff right on that. But you could get in really tight on this and make this look really good. But yeah, it's just, it's the same stuff.
Yeah, most phones
lighting,
got
proximity
different
to the
lenses on them
background.
now.
Yeah, exactly.
Multiple lenses on them, so switch between the lenses on your phone.
Yep.
They even have a probe lens for your phone now. I saw.
Yep.
Have you guys seen that?
You can do that. You might be able to afford that one. I don't know.
I've been probing many things.
Crazy.
So to add to Trevor's point real
I don't
quick,
even know what that
and let's say hey to Low Key Collector
It's
and Mark
on
Pack,
brand.
both
It's on
here.
brand.
What's up? How you guys doing? If you were to crop in, this background could actually kind of work a bit better. Of course, you need that light to fall off and not hit the background so heavily because you are blowing this out and it's looking too much like cardboard. But
it's
all you
way
have
too
to do
close
is crop in and change your aperture a bit so that it falls right off after them, and it gets pretty blurry pretty fast depending on what you're using.
Or physically move them away from the background, and it will happen. You know what I mean? You could use portrait mode and get really close to them or something like that. Like they just have to be,
everything in the back.
They have to be 8 inches away from that background. You know what I mean? Like something like that, 6-8 inches, and you'll be good. And get in tight and like have them looking at each other, and it could be a good shot.
I like the crossover with Star Wars and Aliens. I'm just saying, but you gotta.
What's the Aliens crossover? That's Alien. That's
okay. The background.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, it is.
I thought that was the Death Star for a second.
Yeah.
Death Star's got nice shiny floors.
They all look the same, so it doesn't matter.
And Matchutoy, her arm is very extended, but this is like an old, well, not an old school, but it's very generic, like almost is it a Black Series, but it's very, very stiff characters anyway. They barely got. I mean, look at those knees. Look at those knees. It's horrible.
Also, is her cape thingy? Is that soft goods or?
It's like a plastic, right?
It's kind of soft goodsy, but it's one of those printed kind of soft goods. It's very flat. There's no actual flow to it.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's behaving a little weird.
Yeah,
there's another shoulder in there.
It's one of those pieces that attached to some type of paper. It's like
fabric. Not the camelback.
1 prime, 6 inches. What she said.
It's Leia Quasimodo is what it is.
But yeah, you can see the light bouncing behind Luke's leg in the background too. Yeah, you gotta pull off those backgrounds. But you know this. Yeah. This is all old information for you. So we're gonna move on. We'll have more opportunities, I'm sure. Geek out clip.
I'm hoping by the time we get to June, Bronx Bat is like freaking.
That's actually Toyetic's photo.
I see that.
It's actually
Toyetic 40s.
Toyetic. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
look at that, man. Pandering to the Lou.
Of course, and that
There's no Pablo here.
That's a dope Croc Hunter with the movie turtles. Like it fits. Yeah. It really fits. Very versatile figure, and I like the poses on the figures. They look nice. Leo, on the other hand, looks a little wonky.
It's almost like you laid him down flat on top of the Croc's head.
Yeah, exactly, kind of. But everybody else
like he slipped a little bit.
Yeah,
it's wet out.
He's wet.
Yeah,
I fell. I need the clapper. I fallen. I can't get up.
Slick.
Yeah, but it also looks busy too because you have the sparks from the blade from the side. You have Michelangelo's nunchucks shining. You have the sun glare from the very top with what looks like to be some type of water splashes, and it doesn't look cohesive with the splashes from the actual water itself. As far as like the way the light is bouncing off, it's so much going on. It doesn't look cohesive.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's really thing is how sharp this is. Like you need it to soften this splash.
Yeah, but the water underneath it doesn't even suggest that there's that much action going on. You know what I mean? Like it's
flat.
It's a nice composition. I would get rid of these things, man. You don't need those splashes.
You
like
could crop it like right here,
and I don't even know if the water.
Yeah,
I'm assuming the water. Is even the water real? I don't even know.
No, I think it's all photoshopped in.
I don't think so.
The water is AI.
I'm seeing the reflection in there looks pretty real to me.
I'm seeing reflection, but it looks a little too like. It looks a little too. Hey, this is water, ripply water. I don't know. It looks too.
Yeah.
It looks a little.
I
fake.
agree with Trevor.
Yeah.
I agree with Trevor because you
really
can easily do that mirror image with the water.
Yeah.
And then just give it that ripple. I've seen it done. I just don't know how to do it because I don't have Photoshop. But
to that, I would say, look at that line. Look at the horizon line where they all are. There's not a bit of the background showing through that horizon line. You could have literally just put these guys in like a pan, like a black pan or a black tray or something like that. Filled it with water. It's not going to hurt them. They're plastic. And put them in there. You know what I mean? If you want the water, do it. Like, do it physically. Like, I know if you're good at Photoshop, you could do this. And I'm not saying they're not good at Photoshop, but like everybody said now, those water splashes just don't match the water. I think if you had left the water splashes out, you might have sold the little ripply water effect. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, I mean, composition-wise, it's great. Light-wise, I like it. But there's too much of the, hey, let me put a spark here. Let me put a little highlight on the nunchuck over there. Like, leave that stuff alone, man. Like, you got enough going on. You know what I mean? It's good. Like, it's a good composition. You got some good
brightening
these
objects out. Like, the nunchucks would be really hard to see off this wall if he didn't, like, dodge or burn it.
But that's not a reason for a flare.
No, not for the flare, but it does help you see it, too, though. I mean,
actually, Michelangelo doesn't have metal on his nunchucks. It's just wood tied in with a rope.
Did you just literally?
He did it.
Actually.
I want Trevor. Give it to him.
Actually.
Literally.
There you go.
Literally.
I'm totally gonna get a clip for actually now. I think.
Yeah. We're gonna need one.
We need more clips.
Get a shirt.
Hey guys, we got 24 in the chat. By the way, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and make sure you support all the people on the stream. They got all the information linked down below, plus our guests. Go follow them. Get some love out there.
The composition is great, and the lighting is
yeah.
So it is really good. Harry, you had
something I agree. If they just went with some practical effects, I feel like that could have been done, with like a little air compressor can or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Flash.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. Moving on, Toyetic 40s. Thank you so much for sharing. We got Loco Lou. Oh my, nice. That's a frightening looking fellow there, Lou.
Yeah, I like this shot.
Thank you. Right.
Yeah, we talked about the last shot last time. I the composition on this one I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know what you do with that C-3PO. It's the same thing I did. He's just kind of a foppy, like that's like the fan and everything. It's like,
because he's in the lore that these particular characters are in. Each one is subjected to what they're supposed to be: snow troopers, sand trooper, so on and so forth. But you have your Ronin, you have your mastless. You have all different types of titles. This one in particular is the translator. So being that he's wearing the rebel crest on the back of his hands and on the fan itself, it just makes sense that he's getting shoved with a gun in his back to kind of move forward, and he's kind of looking back like, hey, no need to push, like what C-3PO usually does.
Okay, well, see, now you pointed that out. I'm gonna say I think the fan should have been in front of him a little bit to see the gun, because I can't see the gun behind the fan. That would have given me that idea that I didn't realize. I mean, I like it anyway, but I didn't realize he was doing that. And now that you said that, I'm like, shit, I would like to see that. I like Chewie being involved in this too, because he kind of works at the scale. He actually works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got the Disney Store exclusive Diamond Select Chewbacca, because actually,
Black Series would be too small. Yeah,
he's actually about a quarter of an inch taller. and he's more muted in the colors, so he's not as bright. As for the plastic and the paint, actually pretty good. Proportion wise, from the knees down to the feet and the elbows down to the hand, it's proportionally correct. It works with this particular scale. So I just wish we had more creatures in this Star Wars universe for that.
I think what Machu's talking about is I think the light is hitting. There is that thing around his head, which is on the actual droid. Like he's got a little lip that goes to the point, but they more pronounced it here. Yeah. And I think the light is hitting that, creating like the effect of like a line or something, like an outline, but it's not.
Yeah, he basically head. Just like that's his head. He has a lip that goes around his entire head. And when you see it, it looks a little awkward. So instead of having like a crown here, it's a crown around here, which is weird. I don't know why that was a design choice, but that's also on the original C3. It's just not as here. Here they really like took liberties with the stylization, because even the back of his head to the top of his head, he has one of the little top knots that folds forward like any traditional samurai would have back in the day, but
cool
being he's replicating that look.
So wow. Which is traditional Mandarin for good shot, I think, is right. It's like
yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on. Lou, thank you for sharing that, buddy. What we got next here? We got if you're happy.
These are Japanese, not Chinese. Sorry, that's not Mandarin. It should be Japanese.
This is nice.
Whatever.
That's cute. That's a big villa.
You can do it, son.
Yeah, I guess so. It might have been. Well, no, this is April still, so yeah. April. Unless they plan for Father's Day, Sonny might have planned this. He might have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we were always 2 months behind.
It's cute. It's cute. Yeah. All Sunny stuff is cute, man. It's great.
Yeah, really nice lighting here. I'm really digging it, man. Really digging it.
You like the pose of the big one.
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
And again, he's doing stuff that's like toyetic. He's not trying to like make you believe this is in the real world or anything like that. It's a story. Yeah. He's telling it's a little visual pun, and he's great at those things.
Yeah, and the light's on point too.
Yep. Composition, all good.
Yeah. Really cool. There's really nothing to really critique here. It's just really good. We're gonna move on then. Let the Bronx Bat. Oh, we're not on a background now. Got the McFarlane figures here. That's the Dark Knight Returns Superman, and I don't
Bizarro's face. I can't.
That is the creepiest Bizarro.
Bizarro and that Bizarro 2-pack of the.
Almost looks like Jay Leno.
like Jay Leno.
Like Jay Leno. Like Jay Leno.
Yeah, Superman. You can't catch me, Superman.
I like the inversion to this, but the sky needs to be a lot brighter.
Yeah, you're trying to catch me.
Why is he smiling like that?
I guess your perspective.
I think the third one might be the best one. Honestly, I don't know.
The perspective seems wrong though, because this is obviously a cardboard cutout back.
But out of all the things that are wrong, this one is the most acceptable wrong.
All the things that are
the most
wrong.
Least wrong. Let's be positive.
It's the most leastest wrong.
Leastest wrong.
Yeah, the most leastest wrong.
But the nice thing is, I don't know if he's learning or not, but it seems to be he's got them not put out like.
Can't hear you, Maz.
In front of the
Maz,
you're
on the water.
Huh? What?
I'm underwater.
You're underwater. I don't know if you're moving.
What now?
Mic or what? You're good now. Yeah.
Weird.
Don't move.
So what I was saying is he's definitely putting them over the shoulder now. He's not doing like that one across from the other, just like taking up the whole front.
Right.
I feel like you can crop this in a little bit more though. He's got a little bit of open space I don't really think he needs here. But and he appears to be coming off the background. It's just the background itself to me seems like, again, the wrong perspective. Like it's
you know what?
Line on the background.
I changed my mind. Go to the first one because I think the first one might be the best one.
That's what the background
lighting wise.
Yeah.
And like if he cropped it down a little bit and up a little bit on Bizarro, because Bizarro's like legs look. I don't know what he's doing down there.
You should crop it right here.
But like if it was like almost like 69 Harry.
sir.
You know, you'd get a little peek of Superman behind him, and it would kind of look like Bizarro's flying, although his arms are weird. But they're McFarlane, I get it. Like you can't.
Yeah.
I'll try to change his eye line to look more at Bizarro because he's obviously chasing after him.
Yeah, but you're not getting shadows on the background here, which is a good thing. Like, this doesn't look like the same light that they would be in. That would be very bright, but it's not horrible.
Yeah,
it's getting somewhere.
Bizarro's a little dark on the top side. I think he needs to be brighter considering they're out in the sky.
And underneath, I mean, they're up in the clouds. Like they should all be lit up, like everywhere. Yeah. But you know what? It's better.
I think it's a great step forward, though. Honestly, from what he typically submits. So I know I said all the things that are wrong, but
Mike's feeling bad about his comment now.
No, I mean I want to encourage you that's great. You know, you're off the background and you're not using the same alley scene diorama or the deli store diorama. You're trying something different and getting outside of that, and so you have something to compare. You know, to your work to compare to other, work you did. And so it's great.
Thank you, Casper.
That figure is awful, though. I got to say, the figure is horrendous.
It is. I think I would have put a bounce card under this, though, too, just in last comment, because he's really dark underneath.
They're in the clouds. It should be lit up everywhere. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, bounce card would have helped that
Casper's
out a lot.
also mentioning of these Simpson clouds, and apparently people might be. The McFarlane figures, I don't understand it. And at work, I see people shopping, looking through the McFarlane figures all the time, like trying to buy like V1 or whatever. I'm like, but they're all crap. Why do you buy them? But I understand that DC fans don't have much to go with.
No, they look like real clouds. They're not cartoon clouds.
All right, Bronx Batman. Thank you so much for sharing. We're going to move on to the League of Extraordinary Fixtures. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm still mad I didn't get that figure, man.
Was that you're sad or
that set is great, man? I still haven't shot them, but they're great. They look great on my shelf.
Yeah, the Ronin.
Yeah,
the deluxe version of, because the deluxe version comes with the hat and the straw cape. So still missing that, but I could get the regular edition, but I want all of it. But this is awesome. This is real awesome.
The color grading here, the lighting here. I kind of want him a little bit closer to that third though, because he's like just off of the third, and it's kind of bothering me.
Maybe.
But other than that, I like it a lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, I like it so much. I
still wanted to rain outside that doorway. Nobody agrees with that. So.
I kind of agree with you, guys. Kind of like cut it from the side over here to the left and a little bit from the bottom. Just bring it in a little tighter.
Well, the bottom, I mean, I can see why you want to leave the bottom, because you got the sword down here, and he's obviously taking a break. You want to keep the sword in the shot. If I were to crop anything, it would be more from the top. If you were to make it shorter.
Well, top left, in and down. But I think it looks good though, man. I like to crop.
I want him in the third.
I think what is he smoking? What is he smoking? Opium or something, or what is that?
We can't stay here on the stream because it's a family-friendly show.
You know what he's smoking?
That's
okay.
That was the thing back in the day. Yes, opium.
So what I think this, what I get from this, and this may not be her intention at all, but I really like it. But I like that it's not cropped in and it doesn't look as much to scale. It looks like he's in a fantasy world with his pipe, and he's
exactly
sort of Alice in Wonderland kind of look to it. He's
good
not
interpretation.
So I like it. Yeah, he's in the big plants and the big trees, and he's feeling his smoke. You know what I mean? I dig it. I think it's good.
Well,
I was going to say the same thing, Mike. I like the fact I'm usually about like the size of the plant life around it, but this looks like a toy fantasy type of thing. Those obviously the poppy, not the blossoms, whatever those are, those pink blossoms are obviously a staple of Japanese, art and things, and it's I guess they're cherry blossoms. And I like the fact that they're big, because it is kind of like an Alice in Wonderland thing. That was the perfect thing to say. Yeah, that was like that's
I think
like he's even drinking the milk. It could be like the milk of the poppy. You know what I mean? Like the thing to like.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
League
I like
apparently
it,
had a
man.
closer crop of this, but they didn't share it with us. And I went to go check their Facebook or not.
I like this one. I
there,
think it looks great.
They also mentioned
I like the crop.
The post crop lost
Yeah.
a lot of the details, so you know.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
good
it.
with the crop. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Lee, for sharing. What we got here?
Oh,
Callahan.
Callahan, jeez.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, yeah, that's the same setup. Yep.
Getting a lot of use out of this tunnel, but man, it looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, he did this with a Joker last week. We saw.
Yeah.
Makes me want to reevaluate what I'm doing for my tunnel for my sewer diorama. Maybe getting some of this material instead because I think it looks a little better for a tunnel.
It's like flexi duct work, right, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
like
it's the duct work for
duct.
the dryer duct. Yeah.
Yep.
I love the green. I kind of wish we could cut it with something else, but well, we do have cut, with the white and the warmer tones over here. But
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah.
You can see everything. So I like the shadows are good. There's nothing like this being crushed or anything like that. The hand, the right hand looks a little awkward in the bend. Would have liked that to be a little more gradual of a bend, I think, because it just on the figure, unfortunately, it just looks a little weird.
Yeah.
But everything else looks cool, man. This is nice.
Yeah.
I could legitimately see this like a behind the scenes shot, and the suit actor is just like, oh shit, I can't see with this damn thing on. I'm in this goddamn tunnel, and just like running through. It kind of gives me that vibe looking at it because I like watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff and how it's created and stuff. This gives me that kind of look like this is what you see before the editing process.
Yeah, and
I think that's how that guy sounded exactly too, Lou. You must watch all the behind the scenes.
Lou, you're gonna
see out this goddamn thing.
This is the Mayflex, big chap actually, not the NECA.
Yeah, I thought it was NECA, but nope, I saw the Mayflex. Yeah.
It's not NECA?
This is the Mayflex?
This is the Mayflex, yeah.
Oh, Mayflex. Oh, nice.
It's tag MediaCom here, Mayflex number 084. Because I was about to suggest,
Damn, that's how old that figure is? Sheesh.
Yeah. I was going to suggest if you had I love the Alien Resurrection aliens because you can really get them in a crouchy pose in this kind of small environment. But, work with what you got too. I mean, this is cool. Yeah. I like it. But yeah,
really nice.
Moving on, Callahan, thank you so much. What we got here, man? We got Casper. Oh, look at this.
Damn.
Wow.
Awesome shot.
That's nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go back to that one.
Like that.
I love this shot. Yeah.
This is a diorama he made, right? The chili
looks like
diorama
bubble
thing.
foam, like the spray foam stuff, the filler foam. That looks good.
What? I gotta use that.
Right?
What the heck?
I bet you
big
that's
gap
that
filler.
foam.
Yeah.
That big gap
exactly,
filler. Yeah.
Exactly.
Why is it not so grainy though, Casper? I'm just wondering.
I think it's just light. I think there's fog or something on it. This is great, man. I really like this.
It is.
Composition is great. Lighting is beautiful. Yeah.
With these helmets,
Good
it's
angle.
hard to get good lighting because you light it one wrong way and then you get the light like bounce off
And
the
it's a
helmet.
good angle too from
Sagi's
down.
helmet looks great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I kind of wish you could see Donnie's face a little better though. He's
True.
It could be a little more light there. Yeah, you could have brightened that up in
Sure,
post,
yeah.
but I mean, you can still see it. Yeah, you're right though. A little bit of light on that, but man, it sells space and another world, and it's a good story. Like I like that the fact that they're looking in different directions. And,
why is his ears not frozen off or his hands? Look at that. None of those are protected from space.
Yeah, why is there a fire over in the corner in space?
Actually.
Actually.
Yeah, Casper's killed it on this one, man. I love this, man. This is great.
Looks great.
Really nice.
In fact,
It's really good.
In fact, this is what Casper gets today.
More deep. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
Yes.
Did his
Nice
suit
composition.
just split apart there, or did his chest open up? I don't understand.
His
that.
chest open too. Yeah. Do you want to play it again for
I don't
Casper?
remember that happening in the book, but
More deep. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
Our soul, no.
Sting is sending out an SOS there for medical help.
Not Sting.
It's a really nice This is a really
Sting.
nice shot. You get
The classic song. I know. I got that one. I got that.
you get your complementary colors contrasting here, which is great, and the lighting's really nice, man. Really like it. Oh, this is hold on. Yeah, it's the foam from the microwave we bought and expanded foam.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is nice. It's beautiful.
Great job.
Yeah, mask, respirator, sure.
Right.
Really? The spray foam match you like all the stuff you're doing like that? I don't really.
Yeah.
Just in
That
case.
the expanding foam. I've never worn a mask with the expanding foam. That's I
Uh-oh.
I never read
Trevor, you're gonna die.
that explains a few things, but
JG Wentworth's going to get in touch with you. JG Wentworth is going to call you.
That's why I can't work lately.
Greg says Trevor is sending us a message in a bottle.
Oh, God.
that's right.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Casper, for that. What we got next? Oh, more Casper. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this.
Casper.
Nice shot, man. I'm glad I already played that clip twice because we already covered this one too. So
Yeah, but man, like when he does his shots. He does his shots, especially with the turtles, man. You gotta love it.
Depth of field on here, like the blur of the city, I think works perfectly here. And the perspectives right for that city.
The lights, figures match perfectly too.
Yeah, everything's matching really nice here.
I do think the bokeh
I think I would
is
like
a
to see.
bit distracting.
Yeah,
though.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
was
think
gonna
if it would
say-
tune down, like I think if it was toned down a little bit, like set back a little bit, like dark, like light wise, it would be. Yeah, I know you're
think
saying
it's just a little too
It's
busy.
like a
back
little.
there. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta rescind
interferes a little
that clip for me because
So, is
Take
the
back-
order
take
telling
it back.
MR
Exactly.
Mr. DL Mr. Donut Mr. Down Low? I don't know. Never mind.
Wait, what?
The tambourine man, play a song for me.
MRDL. That's what he's got in the order. He's got him in. I'm just saying.
MRDL.
Oh, Mikey,
Mr.
Raph, Donnie,
Down
Leo.
Mikey,
I
Raph,
don't know.
Donatello,
Being bleak
Leo.
here in the middle,
I don't know. I think the spray foam is getting in my head. I'm not really sure what's wrong.
So yeah, Monty,
Too much of that shit, Trevor.
That's a good point, Matchutoy. The bokeh is probably too big. That's a good point.
Right.
From how far those buildings are away, but yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
could be taken this way, but I think if you actually took this photo where you got that kind of bokeh on the top of it, it would be the figures would be sharper or bright. It just wouldn't stand out as much, I don't think. I don't know. You'd have a little more. There's a difference. There's a contrast between the background and the foreground, I think. It's just it's not there as much. So it's nice though.
is that a communicator between your legs, or are you just happy to see us?
It's the weirding module.
Oh, it could be. Only in that universe though, because in the real Dune universe, there's no such thing. Matchutoy, like as if the bokeh was shot with a higher focal length and the turtles were shot with a wider lens. Well, it could be a background he found
Nerdy.
too. I mean, it might not be a natural bokeh from his shot. It's probably a background he found.
It could be the background itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, it depends if the aperture blades were more rounded or. I'm just playing. Different aperture blades produce different style bokeh, so we'd have to get into the shape of the aperture blade.
Well,
I like
Cash,
this shot.
it was great stuff, man. Great stuff. What we got next here, more Toyetic 40s here.
Nice.
I am the law. Nothing's over.
That's right, man. I gotta watch that again.
Oh, it's great, man. It's great. I love it. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that bit at the end where he just loses it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Like that whole monologue
Yeah.
is the whole reason to watch that movie. Is so good. You just
Yes.
it takes all that sorry guys, we're on a tangent. It takes all that just 80s action movie and just gives purpose to the whole thing. You're just like, dude,
Yeah.
just so well done. Anyway, moving on. With this destruction though, I feel like this floor is very clean. Yeah.
Well, so are the tires, and so are the bottom of the
You go
chassis
that
of the
far,
vehicle.
that's a
but-
toy. You want to
Yeah.
ruin your toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so are his pants.
Like,
I mean,
well, I'm just saying there should be like maybe some bullet shells on the ground, or maybe some.
that payphone's
truck
got
parts.
no gum on it, no
I know, what's
graffiti,
up with
no
that?
stickers, no nothing.
No 976 numbers on there.
This is Uptown. This is East Side.
It's in the suburbs. Yeah.
That's
But
right.
with that being said, I do like the shot. I feel like this
Above the park.
fire effect on the truck would be casting more light on him instead of this saturated light. When a fire casts light, yes, it's got tones of that fire color, but it's a lot of white. It's depending.
It's more like the left-hand side of him would be more like fire.
Yeah.
You know, camera left.
But even brighter. It'd be even brighter. I mean, depending on.
Yeah, well, he's that close to it, so yes, yeah.
There's some times when that's not the case. Like one that stands out in my mind is Quentin Tarantino's movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where you see him use a flamethrower and his face turns red. But I think that was a directorial choice to make it so red. Anger or whatever. But anyway,
right.
So there are circumstances in which it isn't white, but or bright like that. But I feel like this is.
I mean, generally, like, it doesn't have to be this way, but like you want one side fairly brightly lit, and well, I beat you to what? And the other side like a little bit in shadow. You know what I mean? Just to give you that contrast. This isn't wrong. I mean, it looks good. It's a nice shot. But I think the red for the fire is a little bit over the top.
Greg, they've given us one on 1/6 scale. Where were you? Oh, that's right.
Well, yeah, we got 1/6. Yeah, I would love a 1/12, man. I don't know what's going on. Somebody in
1/6 one
5K needs to make that happen, man. The whole freaking somebody needs to make a sequel to that damn movie too.
Yeah, this is a lot of white. What my manager said during my life. Oh, okay, all right, that's funny.
What? Wait a minute. What? What was that?
I'm thinking about maybe like over promoting that because some people will be offended. But they drew first blood. Rambo died in the book and of the deleted scene. Yeah, this is true. 1/6. I'll pick it up in my Rolls Royce. He's not. Well, he was relatively cheap when he came out, under $200.
Give it about a year or so. Higher Toys probably will reissue.
Maybe, because they've done the Stallone one. Nobody's bothered to do Carl Urban.
Beyond that, like the composition is nice. I wouldn't have cut off that foot. I don't want to be that guy, but like it just it's not necessary. I mean, it is cut off at like above just below the knee, which isn't a bad place. You know what? I'll take that back. It's not a bad place to cut it off.
Oh, it's too late.
So it's too late.
Too late.
Shit.
He's like, dang it.
Hey, listen,
Right,
I got my
move
feet
on.
out.
We gotta move.
What happened, man? You guys used to like that clip, but now it's just.
I like
I didn't
it.
play it that
I
much.
still like it.
I like it.
I still like it, Moss.
Just want to see more of Selma Hayek when it's on. So
Oh, I would love to too, but again, I'm trying to, not get
family-friendly show. I know.
delete it. So yes, I could always stand to look more at her, but it just Anyway, but I do like the composition of the shot in general. With the exception of what Trevor was mentioning, I don't want the clip to play again because he's got a mind of his own. But
he was just trying to get the whole gun in there, and so he Dutch angled it and gave it a pretty extreme Dutch angle, and in order to get the entire weapon in there and cut out and sacrifice some of the foot for it is what I think. But I think it's fine.
I mean, it's a foot. It's in a shoe. It's not like it's writing a story down here. So I can kind of forgive it because we see the other foot. We know their feet.
No, it's good. It's good. It's cropped. It's cropped at one of the green places on the diagram, so it's good. It's just below the knee. It's almost just below the knee. It's pretty good.
Just before dawn, Selma. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Thank you so much. Ooh, we got the pop fella in the house, man.
Now this is weirding me out. These baby arms are freaking me out. I'm not really sure what's going on.
That's the figure, though.
I understand that.
The lighting is gorgeous, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is.
It's an awesome
I would
shot.
have brought up the exposure on her just a little bit more, though, just to kind of. I mean, I think she's lit very well, but I kind of also want to bring her up just a little bit more.
Is she supposed to be walking or
She's floating.
She's floating.
It's kind of bent.
Her feet.
She looks
In that case, like There's a slight. I would have just adjusted it to the left to have her straight, nice and straight up and down, because she looks like she's tilting just a little bit. Which,
just a little bit to the right, huh? Yeah.
If it was a little more, it would be interesting. If it's just bugging me right now.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Trevor's going on
arms
the
are
feet
freaking
today.
me
Should I
out,
play it
though.
again?
What? No.
It's that damn foam.
No, I like this a lot,
foam.
man. I just would have pumped up her exposure just a little bit more. Like in Lightroom, I would have selected her and just brought up her exposure just a hair. Like just,
I agree with that. Moz.
just
I think bringing her up a little bit. Yeah.
But other than that, I like this a lot. So anybody else with a pop up?
There's more contrast on her a little bit than a lot.
Pop up more contrast too.
Yeah, a little. This is where you could use a little, take the detail slider and pump that up a little.
Texture it up.
Texture
it up a little bit.
Clarity would have brought up some more highlights too. Like by default, if you play with the clarity slider or whatever, it would have brought up some highs and darks. It would have. So that could have worked as well.
Yep.
But also,
it's nice. Beautiful.
Though, you lose that softness of the shot, and I do like the softness of the shot, because it gives her like that softness, like that.
I think you can still get the soften of the light coming around her because he's got that going on. I think you just get a little more contrast with the clarity knob. If
you take the clarity down and the texture up, well, you could do it the opposite way too.
Yeah,
and still get nice.
This is a Cupid figure, I think.
But it is like Cupid, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just assuming she's got a quiver on her back. But Mark's creeped out, so I was just trying to console him a little bit. Mark's like, this figure.
Try to comfort him.
It's just the arms. The length of the legs compared to the arms just kind of weirded me out a little bit. But I guess it's the figure.
It's a chibi. It's a chibi style.
No, I get it. No, I get it. Yeah.
If you want to be up by the cherub type things, man, watch Doctor Who, that Blink episode, man.
Oh God.
Or not Blink. It's the one where they go in the past, but it's part of the statue thing.
Yeah.
Angels take me. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the angel? What is this called? The unseen.
Angels Take Manhattan. It's series 7.
No, but what are they called? The
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the cherubs? What?
No, the angels. The
Weeping
statues,
Angels,
right?
They're called the Weeping Angels.
Weeping Angels. There you go. The Weeping Angels. There you go. Those things are freaky.
Man, well, that's why I like Moffat when he was back doing that stuff. I mean, he came up with some good monsters. You came up with them and the Vashta Narada, but we digress. So let's go with back Pop Fellow Sharon. And we're going to move on to Raven Eye. Is this 3? 2?
Yeah, that's 3. Nice shot, but I think you've had better. It's good composition.
Yeah, I need some lighting to separate this dinosaur or the Godzilla from the background, though. You gotta.
Yeah, well, it looks like he has like the hue of shadows on the filter kind of thing going on. Like all the corners seem to be a little darker than what needs to be.
Vignetting.
Vignetting. That's the word I'm looking for. See, I'm good with the actual vocabulary, but you guys understand me. That's what matters.
Yeah, you hooked on phonics, stuck on stupid. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Did you ever spray filler foam without a mask, Lou? Is that what happened?
That could be
that's what happened to me. Apparently,
I'm not stupid. I'm crazy. There's a difference.
No, I'm not saying that.
I just really want to say
scrambled because of that foam. Apparently,
no. I had too much spray paint back in my time, so
yeah, that'll do it too. Yeah.
Commander Green, get ready to head out. Have a great rest of the show. Oh, I'm sad you're leaving.
Commander Green.
All right. Raven Eye, man. I would just kind of just bring him out a little bit. Get a little rim on this, and I think he'd be okay.
I feel like I might want a little bit more drama in this. I feel like Ultraman just kind of like, hey, don't.
Open his like, stop it.
Stop. Don't do that.
His head posed in a weird.
This is the first date, Godzilla. Kissing.
No tongue. Anyway.
But pose of the hand is so awkward. It's like it doesn't look proper to the human anatomy. How far the wrist can turn, and where the elbows at, you would want to actually have the hand arched back like this and kind of under his chin versus on the side like that.
With the hand like that, like any kind of hand that kind of besides because this is a kind of a. I don't know.
Relax.
I didn't get the Ultraman. I could have, but I chose to get another Leatherface instead when I did my last win.
Hey, Leatherface comes with a bunch of accessories.
I know, that's why I now have 2 of them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost got to I don't know how to say figure out what this should look like, but picture yourself trying to separate, this giant monster's jaw from your face. Like you're gonna be like, struggling, and it looks like he's just like kind of like, stop. You know what I mean?
Like,
patting him away.
I would have
Don't do it.
Like targeting him, kind of like blocking with like a hammer fist, almost,
elbow up, arm
or
struggling against the jaw.
Yeah. Granted, this is the Mezco version of Ultraman. I don't know the limitations or the risk he's willing to take with the figure, but in that case, I would have swapped it out for a figure arts to go with the figure arts or the boys. Yeah, you could take the risk, man. Take the risk, but
it's only Ultraman. He doesn't. I mean, you could buy
good
him
shot is worth the figure
on Amazon. So
that's what I say.
All right, Rick, thank you so much. What we got next? We got Emerald Knight photos with some Mythic Legions.
What's up, John?
This I like this a lot.
Nice. Yeah.
Hot breath.
Love the depth of field in this.
Slight Dutch angle, not a lot, but enough. You can see it. Lighting's on point. A lot of colors, not too much.
What Trevor's always talking about, like kind of over the shoulder kind of thing, instead of having 2 characters like just across the from each other. So really nice there.
I wish that shield was a little out of the way, but it works, like because the Morning Star or whatever, the flail, like you can see it. You know what I mean? He's just like ready to go. You know what I mean? So you can see it. Everything's good. I think just the hand blends into the shape of the shield, but it's fine. It's good. I really like it.
Sword actually more. The shield's not a problem to me, but the sword, like whenever I got a figure, especially that they can't hold the weapon or whatever with a closed fist, like you see, like it doesn't look like he's really got a good grip on it. I try to hide that. Plus the angle of the sword just seems a bit weird for wielding it, unless he's mid-swing, but then I would think the sword would be out away from his body if he's mid-swing, so I don't know.
Then you would hate this.
All right, yeah, I mean, if you're looking at technique, you'd have it up here, or you'd have it like over the shoulder or something a little bit, I suppose, but I don't know.
I don't like seeing the hilt of the sword, because the hand doesn't close over it enough. That's one of my
You would hate this figure, Maz.
Man.
See, I don't get that, like, because it could be have a wide grip like that, or I mean, it could be.
Cyclops doesn't want to stand up. He's given up on me. To me, my X-Men, my ass. Stop.
My only when you're doing this with Mythic Legions, I have to fill in that whole.
I was gonna say that. I just fill that in, man. Yeah.
Exactly. As much as I'm like, it's a toy, we're gonna leave it alone. That bugs the hell out of me.
You would have
even a little spray foam. A little spray foam would work on that just perfect.
Yeah, if you want to do it naturally, yeah, sure. I mean, you could just do it in Photoshop, but a little spray foam. Put a mask on though.
Make sure you have a mask on, right?
Wear your mask.
You don't want to breathe that in.
No, yeah.
You're talking about the same hand.
It was a nice shot, John. Though, a really nice light. What's that?
Are those Morning Stars maces? What's the difference? The mace is the same style ball, right?
Mace is not on a chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mace is on a
mace
stick.
is like a hammer, but with a big ball.
The Morning Star is on a chain.
Oh.
Yeah.
And if you're ever in Oklahoma, those are called goat heads because you step on them in the middle of the night. They're a sticker. They look just like that.
I thought they were called pop in Oklahoma. Didn't they call them pop? Or was
Oklahoma? No, that's soda. Everything is pop.
Oh.
Yeah, so
everything is pop. Yeah. That's a goat head.
All right. We're gonna move on. Thank you, Emerald Knight. This is beautifully lit, by the way.
Yeah, it's nice. Really nice shot. It's a good shot.
Oh, wait, we got some. Hold on. Okay.
Good job, John.
I should have got that night, that golden.
You should have, Mike.
I
agree.
The shot
Look
is
at
beautiful.
This.
Oh, wow.
Anthony, happy birthday. Here you are with this beautiful
Look at this.
Look at this shot.
So nice.
This is lovely.
More deep. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
Of course.
Did you get that desk? That's awesome.
This is actually Sting like about 100 years later. He's just
Isn't this the Kylab diorama that he's
he was sending out the SOS.
That's right.
I think this is
waiting for the message in that cup.
This is the Kylab diorama, Mike.
Is it? Nice.
It's good, great posing. Like everything is like sitting, you know what I mean? Like the way it would sit, You know, it's really, really good.
It's beautiful.
Great
light.
job.
Resting, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this photo is gorgeous. I love it. That's
Yeah.
why I got the pen.
Cinematic.
Beautiful.
Lisa Anagib.
Great job.
Let's see. Machu says the shot is me waiting for you guys to go over my shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sit tight, my friend. Sit tight.
I'm so sorry. We're all right,
Damn.
moving. Greg says that's me waiting for the 112 car.
This is me.
Anthony, there's really not.
That's
much
me
to
after
go
not
over.
wearing a mask with foam spray, apparently.
Yeah, Anthony, you're on point here. I don't see anything else to really mention.
Yeah, there's not much to say.
Beautiful.
It's perfect.
Awesome.
We're gonna move on so we can try to get to Matchutoy sometime this year.
Oh, I like this
Sorry,
shot.
Greg's first.
Ooh,
Cornered.
beautiful.
Oh.
Shot.
With this
Awesome.
Rage Choice Master, aka Splinter.
He did a night shot with a wizard or something on this bridge.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
too. I
yeah.
love this bridge dio he's
Same
got,
setup.
or the way he's using whatever that is. I don't know if it's a bridge, but he's using it
right
like a
here.
bridge.
Behind the scenes.
I love it. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
beautiful
that's great.
shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Now it looks like you're
You know-
being be practical. Is that something you dropped in front of the camera? Because you got practical snow on
Snow?
the thing. So
Yeah, it's nicely done though. Like it's not overbearing.
Yeah.
It's not
I think it's
not
practical
in
'cause
front of the character. It's in front of the character, so it looks like it's like, you know, lightly snowing. I like it. It's nice.
Yeah, I love the fact that bridge
Oh.
creates a leading line out of the frame.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
That really gives it so much depth and attracts your eye out of the frame that way. It's a
Yep.
great looking shot, man. Good stuff.
Beautiful.
I
still
would say I'm gonna be okay. I gotta be what picky, Greg. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me, Greg. I'm sorry, Greg.
Well,
I
we can
love the
fix this,
shot.
Greg. Hold on. I'm
What?
just kidding.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you hope you're muting my mic. The opposite leg should be forward, though. I mean, he's got a cane. Maybe you could forgive it. Maybe you could forgive it
Yeah,
with a cane.
he's an
I don't
old
know.
man.
He's got a condition,
Forgive
man.
it
He's got a
little bit
condition.
with a cane. Maybe the cane is in front of him. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I'll let you go.
All right. He was just
'Cause I
saying
like
good
the
eye
shot.
to you too, man. He's like, so you know.
Damn.
But yeah, this is a dope shot. Thank you guys.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's really,
Move
really nice.
on, Greg. Thank you very much. Where were we at? Right here. There we go. Oh, more.
Oh,
Florida.
this shot is great. Yeah, I love this shot.
This is that Dark Wolf guy. You know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's go back.
I like him scritching the horse. You know what I mean? Like it's like you look at the hand and you're like, oh, but it's like it works. Like he's like kind of like just like petting him. You know what I mean? Like just kind of scritching him, not like holding it or anything. Yeah, I like this a lot.
It's really
Good
nice.
composition.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice one
Good
too, but
lighting.
yeah, I like the other one. I like the other one. This is great, but I like the other one.
You like the walking one?
Yeah,
Well,
I love the
good.
horses. I love the horse's head on this
So-
with the light in the eye. I think it's
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
it's nice.
What
Yeah,
happened?
yep.
Oh, yeah.
So is
it
it just
works
me,
fire.
or is his like stomach armor thingy going under his muscle?
No, it's
Oh,
over.
yeah.
It just
Oh,
looks
okay.
weird
Just,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
because I don't think you can physically do that with the figure. I don't think.
Right. Okay. I thought there was like a gap.
It's just
under there or
real
something.
close. Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
real tight.
Why do I see Batman when I see that head and that mask? Is that just
They made a
Yeah.
Batman figure that's
Batman.
very reminiscent of this design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like a
Yeah, they
very
did a like caveman Batman type thing or barbarian Batman.
Okay.
And
All
what's
right.
up, Jordan? Yes, I did receive it just yesterday, so we'll get to
Nice.
that. All right, moving on. Great.
All right, you know what? Damn, look at this.
Yeah. There's something going on here. Yeah, man.
All right,
Totally out of his realm.
this is definitely better. Still some
Okay.
issues. Got some
Yeah, the red
shiny
is a bit
shininess on that
overbearing.
background that you're blazing that light on, but man,
Improvement.
it's improvement. I mean,
could be a
maybe
little
the red is hiding things, but I don't know. Is the red hiding things on me?
Red is quite overbearing.
Yeah.
It is reflecting off that background a little bit.
Yeah, it
but,
is. It is. It doesn't look.
And
like
this
brick.
body down here is very stiff, but it is a
Stiff,
NECA, so it doesn't have a lot of flexibility.
It's got a rigor mortis already. It's
that could be it.
They're still all kind of standing around. I mean, the one guy's holding a skeleton, I guess, or two of them are holding a skeleton, technically, I guess. Yeah, tighter on them again. I mean, it's better though. I mean, here's the thing: the lighting doesn't. It looks like something. You know what I mean? Like it looks dramatic, at least. It doesn't, and he's even got a white light off to the right, camera right.
Yeah.
Which is like not in front of them, which is great.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it to him, man. There's some contrast here. Yeah.
You gotta get a little bit more organic in your posing, though, because I agree with Jeff that some of these figures are kind of stiff still.
Definitely.
But, but it's still looking a lot better. This is one of your best ones yet. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see what else you can come up with, man.
Not bad.
Poetic
40, third or fourth one here for you, buddy. Really nice shot.
I feel like we've seen this one before. I feel like
this one that's really
similar setup, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice though. I like it.
But that's a good of DMan. That looks good because DMan. I mean, he makes him look good right there.
It really works with that shadow, the hood cast.
Yeah.
Really nice
I love
light.
Mike. I love you, Mike.
Well, yeah, red here on this side. But we're gonna keep moving because unless there's anything to add. What we got here? A Newell. All right, so he's standing there. He's not walking, and he's doing.
No, but there's some electricity going on here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Me like it.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, collab stuff, and we also got some snowy ember stuff. So.
Yeah, got some snow. Some rain.
He played very well, although I think some of this blue should be cast on him a bit more.
Yes. Yeah.
So you would need to go through and either, with this much blue, you're really going to have to come down to light painting because at one point or another, the lights you're using to cast light properly are going to get in the way of the shot.
Because he's got a white light to the camera right. So.
Yeah. So you would have to light paint this and Photoshop it together is the only way I can think of, unless you have real lightning effects to go on his hands.
Yeah, that works.
But yeah.
I like what he's done here. It's really nice. But yeah, I mean, a little bit on the face would have been a nice little touch.
Yeah. Oilers asking the chat and the group here: is anybody going to SDCC this year?
Yeah, I already.
I am. Are you, Jordan?
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, I think he's just looking for people to hang out with. Yeah.
Rock on, man.
We can hang.
You guys can coordinate. I'm not going though.
Trevor, I have a request. If possible, I need that TMNT 2-pack of the Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird sketch turtles. It's just
you didn't get those. You had 2 times to get those.
I had 3 times to get those. I had 3 times to get those.
I could have gotten them for you here. I would have sent them to you. I mean, you're like right here. I was sitting there looking at them like, nah, I don't need these. Shit.
I missed the boat. That's the thing. I missed the boat. But
now you want me to take them on a plane and pack them in my luggage? No, I'll see if I can.
Extra for that, man. You gotta pay for that storage on the plane and or
I'll see if I can get them.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate
Shouldn't be too hard at this point.
Man. Oh, and Matchutoy's gonna be there too, Lou. So there you go. Another prospect there.
Somebody will get them. We'll get them for you. We'll get them.
Moving on, Newell. Thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, look at this.
You got to have the turtles.
Link toy immersion.
This is
wow.
Muad'Dib.
Yeah,
right.
Muad'Dib from me, man.
I'm getting there. Hold on. I gotta find it.
Muad'Dib. Russell no longer needs the weirding module.
I really
love this
thing. I'm gonna have to settle for the one I just pre-ordered from Entertainment Earth.
This is, like,
that was great.
Know that Man Thing is from Marvel and just see Link fight a mythical creature.
Plant monster. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It's dope.
He's got the wrong weapon for this. He needs to go back to his little hut and build himself a weed whacker. Just saying.
A weed whacker? Flamethrower.
Yeah, but he'd have to go all the way across the bridge and burn through the forest and all that shit. You don't know how to do that.
Yeah. You can't control fire, Lou.
But what's Is this a Mondo? Which man thing is this?
I don't know which man thing this is.
This is the Build-A-Figure.
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
No, it's not.
No, I have the Build-A-Figure. It doesn't bend over like that. This is like
This is a soft Fubi type of man thing. So it's a soft vinyl.
He's expensive. That's all I know.
Oh,
yeah,
is it? Okay.
It's an artist rendition. The thing is, I don't remember which line did it. It's
is this the one that did the Thanos one too? Like they did like Thanos kind of bent over like this too?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. I can't remember who did that. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. Anyway, freaking great composition. The light on Link is awesome.
Look at that background. It works so well.
It doesn't like there is light that matches the light coming from behind because you can see it like coming over the top of Man Thing's like shoulder and back and stuff. But like I just love that extra light hitting Link is just like very fantasy like. It's great.
Oh yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah,
this is a
beautiful shot.
Of the game,
huh?
And they're looking at each other. Yeah, really good,
right,
man.
Everything's beautiful. We're gonna move on. Thank you
Good
so
stuff,
much
Aaron.
for sharing that. It was beautiful. This Clone War, Clone War 501st, man. They're out in the shit, man. They're just doing it. Look at that.
He's in the sheezy.
That's practical.
That's right.
Jeff says, Link, hey, listen, we're in danger. Shut
I
the hell up.
am in the world of shit, Joker.
Yeah, this is nice, man. Nice action here. I like the added splash to just the regular plop here. We did a fizz as well.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about with the turtles earlier. Just like a little, probably like a little blast of air on the water and get that Sir Dork effect there.
Yeah. And you're gonna need to have faster shutter speeds to do that, though. You won't be able to just do the shutter like we normally do as toy photographers at home. At least I know most of us do.
2-3 seconds. Yeah.
You're gonna.
What is a shutter speed? What is that?
Yeah.
What is shutter speed?
Yeah.
I took mine off the
asking?
camera. Yeah, I took my shutter speed off the camera altogether.
You took it off. I didn't realize that was an option. Wow.
I took the whole knob off. Yeah, just don't need it.
Mike just clicks the button and goes had lunch, and then he comes back and it's not.
It's all there.
Well, yeah, you got to set a fast shutter to catch the action of this. So this is probably a shutter speed given probably around 500. Given how much like movement you still have in it, but
it's got a little bokeh there with the background, though. You know, what I mean, like his depth there is nice. So
yeah, really nice.
I think he's got like an F4 on this or something like that. Maybe a little more. Maybe F8.
He needs that photo summary thing.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to see
when you preset shutter speed, though, you're going to need more light. So with the outdoors, though, you're going to have a good amount of light because natural sunlight gives it a lot of light. So it's pretty.
Well,
nice.
he's got a lot of light here. Like this.
But you're still going to need to add some more to get the light to go where you want it to, and to work with the way you want it to, and to compensate for that fast shutter speed because it is going to darken it. You can play with the ISO. That's going to help brighten it some, and the aperture. But that shutter speed's going to be a real killer for your light. So
it's nice and contrasty, though. I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's
crispy. Yeah,
crispy.
All right, Clone Wars, man, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. We got Dum Dum Dugan, whatever his name is. What's his name again?
Wow, really?
Dugan.
What was that? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know these guys, man. I'm not.
It's fine. It's fine. This is Raven Eye's like fourth one though, and I don't think it's one of his better ones. So
we'll keep moving then.
Keep it moving.
Zigzag zoom again. Oh, look at this. Look at working on updates. 11% complete. Don't turn off your.
That's funny.
I like it. I love how he's able to integrate these little bits, and they look so natural in the scene too. I've never been able to land that to make it look that natural. I don't know what he does. I'd love to talk with him sometime about how you can get that to. I mean, it doesn't. Whenever I do it, it's like it's really contrasty or really busts out, and then I go play with the opacity or something. It still doesn't work the way I want it to. So the blend mode. Alberto Morales, ho, how you doing?
Hey, Alberto.
Hold on, man.
So, right,
exact zoom, man. Beautiful lighting on this. Just
yes,
I love this. But we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for sharing that. Well, we got Casper again. This is your third one. So
yeah, but we got to like what is going on with those Foot Clan split in half? What happened there? Like, what is that?
that's
that a
the
thing?
pack one. But
That's
yeah.
Oh, do they have those?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh,
comes
wow.
with
Okay, I didn't know those existed.
It comes
Wow.
with Casey Jones. So he's got 2 Casey Jones because of this and 2 of those.
Oh, okay.
Probably more. But,
I was going to give him credit for actually cutting those in half. Like that's dedication right there.
You can find these at Target.
All right.
And the
All right.
collectible.
But that's a nice shot too, though.
Yeah. This one seems a little overexposed compared to.
A little bit.
I kind of like the contrast in this one a little bit better, but I do like the atmosphere in this one. So take what you want out of that. Make your own out of it. But Casper, you've had a couple, so we're going to keep moving. Thank you so much.
It was probably like 2 weeks apart, but sorry.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Pensy, look at this Sinestro, man. He's coming right for us.
It's coming right at us.
Calabunga.
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 Okay.
Calabunga.
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 Calabunga. Fear.
Sounds like never mind.
Harry,
Sounds like you need penicillin for that.
Harry, you've been a little quiet today. What do you think, man? What do you think? Yeah, I hear you. Kate. I want to hear what you're saying.
It just looks a little too like composited in there. I do like the lighting on the face. It looks really nice, and I like the rim light around him. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little too like random guy slapped.
This arm is bugging me.
I get where you're coming from, but I'm actually gonna like. To me, it's almost more designery, postery. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like I get you. Like I know what you're saying. He's so outlined. You know what I mean? But like it almost like I don't know the Green Lantern core like other people do. We're DC fans, but I mean, to me, it rings true. It's like it feels like he would have this glow around him like that with the ring, I guess. I like the lighting on the face.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a little like cut out almost, like a cutout pasted on something, but it's got the look of almost like a poster to me, like like the cover of a comic book, like you would like be, emphasizing the edge of the figure or something like that. So I don't know. I kind of like it.
And I guess I'm looking for like a little bit of storytelling. I guess a little bit. And here it's just like you said, it's kind of like just a poster, I guess. So yeah.
It's a good pose, except for that elbow. Did somebody mention like the arm, like the back arm, like
this back arm?
I see a little of that forearm, right? Like where's that forearm? What happened to that?
Yeah,
right?
his arm went straight back, and it was just awkward.
Back,
like I would have bent the elbow.
Yeah,
and
I want to see like the fist off to the left or something. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Maybe with an
opening.
This is a McFarlane, so I don't know how many hands you get.
But no, the lighting is great, and the effects are really, really good. Like the like the logo, the fear logo.
Yeah,
really nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I think the lighting on the face for me, like in the hair, like really does it. It's really nice.
Yeah, that looks really, really nice.
I would have cropped in,
like a
this. I wouldn't even have done a full body. I would have had a.
That could be really cool, actually. That could be a have the fist, and like cut him off like just above the head and like at the shoulder or something like that.
You gotta crop out this arm though. You gotta crop out the arm somehow. So
crop him right at the shoulder so you don't know that it's missing. It's a little weird.
Good stuff though. Other than that, Pensy. So thank you so much for sharing that. We're gonna keep moving. We got Anthony, the birthday boy.
I'll look back
in that Kylab diorama again. Yeah, I don't have that noise, but
I like this, but the other one I just that's like set the bar for that.
Alberto.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody, listen to Alberto right now. He says, "Smash that like button." Yes, smash it, or just press it gently, but hit it. That'd be nice. Subscribe if you're not already subscribing. We've got 26 in the chat, and again, make sure you guys go down to that description and get everybody. Start following everybody, man. Stalk them, tear them apart. Yes. All right. Sorry, I was doing my Unicron impression.
Yeah. I'm in agreement with Mike. The other one with the skeleton set a bar, and it was like that. Like can't pick apart that one, but this one, it's nice. I'm not much of a
back there,
but it's nice.
Can we go back to the BTS really quick? Sorry. It just seems like there's a plate of food back there. I don't know if that's
what's he
Are
eating?
you hungry? You hungry?
yeah, my stomach is growling right now.
Oh yeah. Look
What
at that.
you eating?
There's
What you eating,
food and
Anthony?
the shots behind
What
the scenes with the plate of food.
What you eating, Anthony?
Look
For
at that.
sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right, moving on. You're welcome, Pensy. Moving on. We got Anul again.
Oh yeah.
He's got a Mikey with the in a second character. We got the Mouser.
Yes.
I feel like the lighting is a bit too contrasty,
cartoon
right?
figure, so
It's contrasty, but not by a lot, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing through my phone. But the pose is a little awkward. Granted, this is the Super 7 figures, and they're very limited to what you can do. But his feet are firmly planted. I like the twirling nunchuck. Like the Mauser in the air, looks like he's getting whacked, because he's definitely not taking a bite of his hand, but he looks like he's getting whacked to the side. Very nice. I like the atmosphere where the smoke is, but yeah, it's just the posing. The posing
I think
is
just a bounce card. I think would help a little bit on the bottom.
yeah.
Toymirth is answering back. He's like, "You did not catch me eating. It is actually a plate of junk I throw on the floor and dioramas." How about that?
See, so Happy was hungry. That's it.
Why don't we ever have Trevor here when we're looking at Anul stuff, and he's got like he's answering Trevor's call. He's got more than one thing happening here, and Trevor's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and I also like the placement of the debris that's on the floor, the little junk here and there.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like, hey, I'm in some place that's not cleanly.
Jordan, you got that Oilers, huh? Get the
You
Super
got his
7
Mars
Mars.
Super 7.
I thought about getting that.
The Mars Attack figures, I pre-ordered those. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Somebody
thought
picked
about
pictures
that.
of them. I saw some pictures of them on my feed.
Nice.
I just want Cyclops to stop falling over here, though. Savages. All right, Anul, man, beautiful stuff. I'm sorry Trevor missed it, even though you answered the call. Zigzag Zoom. I like this. Go west. Life is peaceful there. I like this.
The lighting is beautiful in this.
Sunny. This is gorgeous. Look at that.
It's tiny. Yeah, you gotta have a macro lens for this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like the scene where the camera was in relation to it. Obviously, you got a long lens because it's not in the shot here. So, yeah, really nice shot there.
Asus
Really
motherboard box? Is that a motherboard box?
Could be a laptop though. I just saw Asus.
Yeah,
they're known for motherboards, but it could be a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Look, I
love
that.
the warm golden colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you very much. Moving on, more Bronx Bat. You've had a lot here, and again, we are having a bit more purpose in the shot, but you still need to come off that wall, man. Same thing as always. But the shot, as far as the composition, the storytelling is a bit more there than it used to be. So I like to see that growth, but you got to come off that wall. That's really what it comes down to. But we know you can light. We saw the Predator ones where you play with some light. So put these things together, man. All one thing. So we're gonna move on though. We had a few of yours. We got Toyota 40s again. So wow, this is kind of cool, but we are gonna keep moving.
Yeah, that was a 4.
Yeah, this is nice, man. Really nice. Diggs Figs in the house. There we go. A little Sabretooth. This is
Dread. We got a little Dread.
Sabretooth.
I missed Dread. Damn it.
This is Marvel Legends one, I think.
I can't believe I missed Dread.
Oilers is asking though, Harry, have you been talking about your teaching series yet? I got to catch up on all the stuff you guys drop now.
Yeah, we're still working on that. Like we're dropping kind of episodes every 2 or 3 days or so. We're on episode 4 right now. We're still talking about gears and all the the
episode 4 is lenses, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're talking about focal length, depth of field, still all the technical stuff. But the next one we're going to talk about lighting, so that one should be really fun. So.
See what you guys do.
I love the colors on that Judge Death shot, man. That's really cool.
Oh, now you're back. You missed the Anul.
Yeah,
It had like the Mouser and the turtle.
What? Oh, that's okay. Wow,
Yeah.
you guys been cruising. Wait, what the hell's going on?
I was
It's
skipping
gone
some
for
people we've seen a
2
lot
minutes.
of. Enders, I like seeing his progress. Yeah,
Toyota
yeah, man.
Focus. Nice.
Yeah.
He's making progress. I like this shot a lot, but I feel like he
Yeah.
needs that moonlight on his back, like a rim light here on the back. Just. I mean, I know you got some lighting effects coming.
I think that would help, but I kind of like this too. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
got like that nice soft glow on the
Yeah.
fur. I do like that.
I just want to pull him off of this, like you're losing his shoulder here and stuff like that. That's why I'd want it.
A little bit, yeah. No, I agree. It would help, but this is still fine.
I like it.
Harry is not actually on Harry's channel. It's on Six Scale Mafia's channel.
Yeah, I'm teaming up with Six Scale Mafia, and we're just posting stuff on his channel. So, yep, go over there to Six Scale Mafia, and everything should be there.
Yep. All right. So what do we got for Diggs Figs? Anything else? I mean,
No, I like what he did. I like it. I think it's good. Good pose.
Yep, nice soft lighting. Either this is bounce or diffuse a ton. So, yep, guys.
Good.
given this is a Marvel Legend, it's really easy to get the light to go wrong on these things. Bouncing all over the place. So it's really nice.
You think that's natural fog? You think that's, or is that like post?
That could be
It's all
natural.
post.
He's got wispies here, so I'm thinking it's natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's nice. It's
Hard to
nice.
say.
It's nice. I like it.
No, I
Big
like it.
fig,
I
though.
think it's good. I think it's be a really good tight shot, like a good close-up shot. Actually, like if it cropped in would be kind of cool. I mean, it's the pins. I mean, it's a toy. I get it, but the pins and stuff and the weird feet on this figure in particular just draw me out. But
I would have
great.
pulled
It's a
the
beautiful
hand
looking
out
shot.
kind of like this one here, though, or maybe even put it kind of towards his back a little bit, like kind of back there. I don't know what this hand's supposed to be doing, but
maybe
yeah.
it's
Revealing power. It's revealing power, Maz.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Attack, man. I'm sorry to say that. Have a great night.
See
All
you,
right,
see you,
Mark.
Mark Attack.
Take care, man.
Well, hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
what's
didn't
going
even
on?
Hi to Harry.
Oh, hi, Mark.
All right,
That's
Diggs
John.
Figs. Thanks so much. We got here. We got the Bronx Bat again. Oh, well,
Ooh.
Something.
we're definitely telling a story. We're not on a backdrop. Like we got
Yeah.
like real stuff here.
We're
so that's
going
pretty
outside.
cool.
Okay.
Okay, we're going outside.
These
These props are pretty good. I gotta say, the soccer ball with blood and the brains and the beer. It's pretty funny.
It's a special
mean-
kind of love.
The blood all over the place, like splattered all over the place. A little weird. Like I
Certain
would have
point
had it
of
like
view,
underneath her or
this is
something, but
rough.
like it's
Yep.
terrible,
Oh, bye,
but
Mark.
like it's funny.
Every relationship has its challenges,
Yeah, right.
Poor guys.
No, I dig this one. This is one of your better ones I've seen, man. Really nice stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
I mean,
I
outdoor
don't know,
lighting.
is
You might
it
want to play with some
overcast?
outdoor lighting. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's a different thing, but it helps.
Yeah.
And if you do, try to move some of the bigger rocks out of the way and leave some of the smaller ones just to
Yeah,
Mm.
right.
help keep the
You
scale.
got to clean up the outdoors when you use them with these small
Yeah.
figures.
Yeah.
But great job. Great job.
All right, we're gonna keep moving. Hopefully, we'll see some more development on this end because I really like what I'm seeing. Oh,
A lot.
Ooh.
Eddie and his toys. We got the
a lot.
we got the
That's
Magneto versus Sentinel here.
Hmm.
There's a lot of grain in there. What is
I was
that?
Yeah,
gonna
there's a lot
say,
of-
yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
Watch.
Grainy.
it's not
Well, yeah.
wrong, but I mean, like it's a little grainy. I don't know if it's grainy on purpose or grainy because of
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
camera settings or whatever. But I love I mean,
Composition
it's
is
like
beautiful.
I think
Yeah.
I think if the Sentinel
a
been
lot
a
of
little
great-
higher up into that corner, I don't know. I love the way he's like silhouetted the Sentinel though.
Mhm.
Love
Yeah.
that. It's
There's a really nice lighting on that Sentinel. Yeah.
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 I don't know if that's the HasLab one. though.
That cape is not wired, right?
You talking about the symbol itself?
The Sentinel, yeah.
That's a
I think it
HasLab.
is.
Is it?
That's a
Oh,
HasLab.
I don't know, man. That might be the smaller one. That might be the
No,
Wolverine.
I'm looking at the waist. He's right. He's right.
It's the
Oh, is it?
HasLab.
Okay. Okay.
Because the small one, the shoulder pads, it has more of like Green Ranger's V cut kind of thing
Yeah.
going on
Okay.
versus which is more like a football padding on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But what? This isn't the. Is this the Legends Magneto? Why does he get a red cape?
The red cape. This is the
might
first
be
Magneto.
the Mafex. Oh, is it the? Oh, is it? Yeah, it is Legends. Yeah, it is Legends. Yeah.
Legends.
Legends? Get out.
Yeah, I think
Hold
so.
on.
It's
Oh,
hashtag 6-inch
it's
Legends.
Legends.
It's not a Mafex.
The Mafex, the one with the red cape's got the braids and the long hair. Not.
Yeah,
the
those
long
aren't
hair.
Mafex joints on the knees. I don't think.
That's Legends. I stand corrected,
Yeah.
but the cape is
Custom,
could be
I
a
think.
Deathlock cape.
Could be a custom. Yeah. Superman cape
Well, I mean,
or something. Who
but
knows?
he should have a purple cape if he was legit. Unless you do the onslaught.
Yeah, who
then you
cares?
get the red cape.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So red cape is not legit?
Wait,
Red cape.
I didn't hear you.
I said red cape is not legit for Magneto.
Red cape's the onslaught Magneto. Age of Apocalypse Magneto.
No,
yeah.
Age of Apocalypse. Yeah.
Age of Apocalypse.
I have both of them, so I'm just.
Actually,
But I don't think this is the Legends. Is there a Legends Age of Apocalypse Magneto?
They had an Age of Apocalypse line. I don't know, but he wouldn't have had a cloth cape.
They
This
They
is
must
the-
have done Magneto for the Age of Apocalypse for Legends. They
No,
must
I
have.
don't
I mean,
even think they got to him yet. I don't even think they got to him yet. I could be wrong, but I don't
really?
think they did.
He's a huge character in that, isn't he?
No, but I'm trying to remember his face, like the head sculpt.
Yeah,
and
that's
everything.
Legends. All right. Machu's saying it's the Legends Age of Apocalypse.
I'm gonna trust
Apocalypse.
Machu on that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is really nice, man. The only thing is,
Anyway.
why is there so much grain in it? You know, like it's very grainy.
I don't mind that.
I think
It's the light on Magneto. I would have liked to have seen a little died down a little bit. Like it's almost like he's in a.
too much key.
I love everything about the Sentinel and the light that's coming from that, and the moonlight is coming from behind. But then where is this light coming on Magneto? Like make it a little more. It could be like city light. He's obviously in a city or something. I think he's in a city. Well, there's nothing. Actually, that's not a building.
Well, the light on the
I don't
Sentinel, the light he's emitting is actually from him. That's not photoshopped in. That's actually
What?
him.
No,
The
on the
chest-
Sentinel. But I'm saying on Magneto, like the
yeah.
amount of light on Magneto. I think I would have seen like a little bit of a god light, like moonlight, like even if it's not coming from the same direction as the moon he's got behind the Sentinel. Just a little less, I think. Just a little less light there. But man, that Sentinel, I love the lighting on. I love the
I
way
would
you
want
set that
the
up.
Magneto to have the same exact lighting as the Sentinel, kind of just match
Right,
it up.
yeah. I would tone down the key and then just add
Yeah,
a
as
ton
if
of rim light,
it's
actually.
dusk. Yeah, and the moon is just coming up, and there's a little bit of light coming
Yeah.
from
You
the
can
sun.
see that
or
rim
something
light on
like
his
that.
thighs and like on his little abdomen area there. So
Mhm,
like,
mhm,
just
you have
mhm.
that on the hair, on his fingers. You're kind of losing his hand a little bit, so some
Yep.
rim there would be.
It gets a little bright in the front, but it's
Yeah.
It's
This
really
has a
nice,
vignette.
though, man.
Right?
Has a what?
Does this have a vignette on it? Because I
Well, yeah, maybe.
Probably
Yeah.
a slight,
Probably
yeah.
a little bit. Yeah,
Up
probably
in
a
this
little bit.
corner and
Yeah, you can kind of see that.
there's some, but not necessarily. Maybe.
yeah, but
Yeah, you get a nice
It's nice.
that's why I'm because maybe that's what's causing the grainy.
No, there wouldn't-
No, the vignette doesn't cause grainy. It just
Yeah.
draws emphasis. I mean, it might show grain that's already there,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
He
cause
could
it.
have added grain. He could. It just
Yeah.
could be he's shooting this in low light because of the Sentinel
This
setup.
could be
or
high
something. I
ISO,
don't
yeah.
know.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
it could
really
be
nice
high
shot,
ISO,
though, man.
right, exactly.
Again, reasons like this is why
I like it.
want to get this damn figure, man. This HasLabs and
Yeah, I like it.
All right, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Eddie and his toys, man.
Oh, this is
Seeing that.
cool.
Toyetic 40s, man.
That's quite a,
This is
Big
so
one.
George Reeves Superman. I love this.
City at War.
So wait,
It's
so this is
Reeves.
so the new Superman has the magnetic attachment on the body.
But this isn't that though. This is some Photoshop or something.
This
Oh,
is Mezco, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's Mezco. I see the Photoshop now. Okay.
I just
There's
don't know
one
if
thing I
like
don't like. Well, okay,
cone
there's two things I
covering
don't
his
like
feet.
about it now, but yes, that's the one.
Right?
That's
Yeah,
one.
That's one.
Two is that bag that's on the guy on the left hand side. that
Right,
is just kind of
right,
like
yep.
leaning
Thank
there.
you.
Like I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You don't even know
that's
how
a money bag.
Man.
That's a money bag from the Double Trouble action pack, I think, from Mezco.
Okay, I could forgive that, but I don't like the
yeah.
cone by his feet.
Yeah,
I don't
covering
know
his
if it's
feet,
like
yeah, I don't like
a
that.
Oh,
if it's an
yeah,
ACBA thing, like he's trying to hide like a little bit of wire or
Yeah.
something. I'm not really sure, but
Mm.
And it's a big
otherwise,
cone.
like
It's a
move
big
that
cone.
cone. Yeah, the cone is like But
It's huge,
damn,
yeah.
I like this a lot. Like crop that up from the cone. I love it. It's great.
I can see it. Yeah.
I
I don't know if it's just
think,
because black and white or what, but I don't know. I love it.
oh yeah, and it's probably just an artistic thing for me, but I think I would have angled the newspaper heading, flattened it down a little bit more so it's not as prominent because my eyes go
Yeah.
right to text.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would have
Yeah,
lowered it in the frame. You know,
It
put
is a
little-
high contrast point. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It does kind of
Yeah.
like, and it doesn't really.
but-
I mean, doesn't really
Doesn't
say
really
anything
tell
about
the
what's
story, I
happening right
guess.
now here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give a shout out to Matchutoy for pointing that out because when I was shooting this guy, man, I didn't realize that the lights kept turning off.
Yeah.
And every time we turn it back on, they
Really?
changed to a different color. And I'm like, but I want that orange. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, I learned
So-
that after shooting it for about 40 minutes, and then I figured that out.
Yeah. Hold that bad boy 10 seconds and it'll stay on.
Okay. Does that work for Galactus like that too? Because I know his turns off too.
Don't have Galactus to say, but it
I haven't
should.
shot Galactus yet. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't think I put the batteries in that thing.
Just Jeff, this is a classic film reel Superman, and I'm here for it. Yeah, rock on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you crop this, cinematic, like right at the thigh of Superman, like,
Yeah.
that's a great shot.
All right, Toyetic 40s, man.
Although I would have him looking at one of the guys instead of straight forward. Sorry.
Boom.
Yes. Good point. Good point.
With multiple figures.
I like this shot.
That's the Marvel Legends Cyclops.
Animated.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Blown
the
out.
shot.
Yeah. A little blown.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Cable. I need to get this version.
Caleb.
I need that version of Cable.
I feel like Cable was
This
a
is
little.
a little bit of a
blown
miss for
out.
me from Anul because I like Anul's stuff all the time, even though he's only got one figure. He's got two here. But I don't like...
now you're going to go back to one figure. Oh, I see it.
No. I want two figures, but I don't like the fact that Cable's face is out of focus. Like, what is these
Yeah.
guys both should be? They're
Oh,
both
no.
the subject of the shot. Like, why is the gun? And
Gun is in focus. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Got a very shallow
Like,
depth
he
of
needs a-
film here, man, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
it's
gotta
too
focus
shallow.
that.
Yeah.
Right. I would.
But it
Yeah,
could
I
be
would
that also to compensate for the background or lack thereof. Like he needs to cut it off so it starts shallowing out, so that you don't see like discrepancies in that background that you're not supposed to see.
And it's so
I think
bright.
He's got all that
anyways,
fog
I would
back
just
there.
bring up
Like,
the
you don't
aperture.
need to. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I see that too, but I mean, just spitballing as to why,
Yeah, I think the focus is just too focused on the blaster. If he was trying to get a Cable, I would have moved the gun at least downward or have him kind of hold it sideways, or even aim it in a different direction.
Even like
Like
just like this, like having it in his hand, like ready to to shoot.
Oh yeah, or
something
even
like that.
at ready, yeah, just and try to have them more in an even playing field because Cyclops is forward,
Exactly. Yep.
so
Yep.
they can,
Exactly.
Spoilers.
It would have been like this is the kind of thing like where I'm saying like you don't need like actual depth versus visual like perceptual depth. Like you could have him like right on his thigh, like Cyclops right on like Nathan's thigh, and it would still look like there's separation between the two, but they'd be on the same plane, like Lou was saying, and you get both their faces in focus.
Machu suggests that Cable stance is uncomfortably wide.
I think that's just a figure. It just looks weird because it's the Marvel Legends figure. It's just he's got such a broad like waist, and his legs look tiny. I think like his thighs.
I
Look
would
tiny.
say you could take Cable's right foot and bring it forward too, and that would bring that arm into the front of the frame and give it some depth instead of looking just so flat and single planed back there.
Yep.
Yeah, the pose on Cable is awkward a little bit. It's a little like it's not awkward. It's fine. It's just a little. What's the word I'm looking for? Like
one-dimensional,
uninspired?
flat.
Yeah, it's one-dimensional. That's a good point. Yeah,
And
that's
it's weird though because both his knees are bent on Cable, so he has a slight bent with the wide stance, but it's something about Cable's proportions and the fact that he's so big and bulky that it just looks awkward.
I'd also like to see a new. All right, there's a new wrinkle in my requests, but like a low angle like these two, like like Cyclops, like shooting his eye blasts, and like if you got underneath it and you see, Cable's eye like blasting like this, and then Cyclops's optic blast like shooting off the side of the shot, that would be pretty cool. That could be cool. Because he can do that kind of stuff. His lighting
maybe
is great.
Shot to the right a little. The photographer's right, so it's looking at them at an angle, but
maybe. Yeah, I can see that too. And lower. Yeah, I mean the same thing. Yeah, it could be the same thing.
Lower.
Yeah. I do like that idea of coming underneath the Cyclops and the I-beam though.
Yep.
So I might.
Yeah, I'd like to see him shoot some look, because I just realized like Anul shoots kind of like chest eye level like every time.
Front on too a lot.
Oh yeah. Like the
I'm not
figure
trying to
will be
bust your balls, man.
I do it.
but the focal point's always the same. It's dead on straight.
Yeah.
Even playing field.
Yep.
Why lower? This is going to harken back to what he was talking about last week, or was it the week before, with the comic book guide on how to draw.
Yeah,
The
Marvel
lower
Comics,
gives the
man.
hero like more gravitas, like just it elevates the hero stance. It just
You're looking up. It's
Yeah,
the same
looking up
reason
is
like your
gross.
boss is going to sit in a taller chair, and his chair in front of his desk is going to be lower than you, because he looks bigger and more imposing and more powerful. And with toys, especially when you've got toys that look like toys, what I mean, there's joints and things like that. When you shoot up to them, they look more imposing and more like you're looking up to a big figure. You know what I mean? It's just a fact. It's like, even shooting people, it's the same way.
If you had the
Exactly.
Sentinel,
It's more heroic.
yeah. If you had the Sentinel, I probably would have just like used maybe the arm or the hand and kind of convey a top-down shot. I did something similar to that with the Wolverine from the Sentinel, like over the chest. You see the boot, and then you see Wolverine kind of roaring out into the Sentinel's face. Would have done something like kind of over the top and have Cyclops eyeing me, and then Cable getting at the ready to shoot as well. Just to give some type of variety, because I know Trevor likes top down.
Yeah, we all like top down.
Top Down Tuesday. We're at May 1st, guys. We're at May 1st, though. This is like, I think, our first shot at May 1st, or is our second shot at May 1st? I don't know.
All right. And Newell, man,
no,
thank you
second
so much. I love the colors here. I love the change of into the X-Men line there. Really, really nice to see that instead of always just the Mythics. So that's pretty cool. Not always, but a lot of the time. Raven Eye again.
Yeah, we got a couple of Raven Eyes now. It's
You're-
like the fourth.
I'm
one,
just
fifth
going to
one.
mention this. You need to pull this off this wall. Like the gold colors of this character is really blending into this sandstone color kind of thing, and you need to pull it off the wall.
There's also a
You got
fire.
a nice fire effect here. You could easily use some warm light and rim it out with that. So, but I'm going to keep moving. Machu says, I was wrong. The shot I took was in June.
Well,
Well,
we'll see you in about 3 weeks, buddy.
3 months.
Collecting Brothers.
Hey,
We're on extreme set here. We got a Croc Master Croc, it looks like, and then whatever this guy is, Savage.
Savage Crucible. Forgot what.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not. You need to work on the light though. This is very cardboard looking here. Your depth of field, you need to shorten it up so that we don't
So
see.
is that gap supposed to be there? Like that?
No, that's
giant-
part of the cardboard thing, not being a symbol.
I want
or
to flatten that down a little bit.
quite
Yeah,
flattened right. But you got too much light on this back wall, so it's looking very flat, and it's not letting the shadow detail they put on there to do its work. And particularly the floor is looking very cardboardy, so you're going to have to accentuate your light more on the figures and less on the backdrop for these, and then maybe some atmosphere to help hide some of this. Little fog effects or whatever down here might help hide some of that a bit. But yeah, I'll let somebody else talk.
This would have been a great outdoor shot. Like, I don't really understand the plant life in this highly
I was gonna say.
logical situation here. But if you had the alligator and the guy and the the lizard guy in this, that would be cool. I just think they need to be tighter and more close together and engaging with each other. I would have lost the tree in this situation, and that gap has got to be dealt with. I would try shooting some stuff outside with this. Like, this is a cool matchup with Fiona and this figure, like reptile versus reptile. But I'd like to see him engaging, like grabbing him. Like these figures can do some articulation. So like grabbing him around the neck or like holding his jaw open or something. Tight, clean shot. Blow out the background so it doesn't matter where you're shooting. But go outside, do some stuff outside if you can.
The Collecting Brothers says they were inspired by silent running for the plant life.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I was going to say to your point too, Trevor. I was going to say to your point with the hands opening the jaws. Yeah, that was exactly what I was going to say too.
Yeah, some interaction.
Closer. Yeah. Put them in a headlock, doing over to the shoulder, looking at the crocodile or alligator, whatever it is, something where they're interacting besides just facing off in a pose.
So think about this as like you're like a journalist, right? And like you're like this situation is happening in front of you, and you've got this shot because you're clicking away, like you're just chick, right? But then you got this, they're like kind of facing off and like, all right, this is kind of interesting. But then you get a little behind them and like the alligator's in front and the mouth is around. And then you get to the point where they're like engaging and like this one's holding the mouth open and like, that's the shot. That's the one you're selling to, whatever. Like
that's the one the magazine
whatever,
ones.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the one. So like, you gotta think like when you're shooting this, like, what's the money shot? You know what I mean? I hate to use that term, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's that's the money shot.
That's what it is.
That's the one that everybody wants to buy. You know what I mean? Like this is the setup and you're clicking away just in case you don't miss anything and nothing else happens and this is it's decent. But like the one that like everybody wants to see is when they engage. So, that's what you want to see.
Yeah. But the positive though is I feel the light on the characters works. Mm-hmm. The background again is overlit and you're seeing way too many problems with it, but the characters themselves I think are lit pretty well. So I will give you some kudos on that, man.
Yeah, they're standing out in front of the background a little bit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the environment is just pulling me away from the shot a little too much. Between the foliage, the fact that we have two reptiles inside what looks like to be a lab while one is wearing battle-clad armor that's very, very old, if you would, and it just looks like the setting is off.
Matchutoy says, if I find myself in this scene, I'm leaving the camera and running. I am no wildlife photographer.
Not if you want that cash, baby.
That's right.
I'm glad we got to your shot. Thank you so much for submitting. I hope to see some more from you and see what else you do. Dullboy Snaps in the house. Let's see what else we got here real quick. Oh, okay. We're going for
that's a good one.
Wow.
Well, that's the pain.
Never mind. That was I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, can you go back to the BTS really quick?
Yeah. Well, okay. Wait, no.
Because in the BTS, it looks like the ceiling is way higher than in the shot itself.
Ooh.
I gotta say though, like I don't. What's going on with Frank with his? Has he got a helmet on? What's happening there?
No. Let me see.
His hair.
Which one is this? I don't even know what this is.
This is a custom head sculpt. He has that pullover mask, and the pullover mask is on top of his head.
Oh, it's got the skull. Oh, okay. Yeah. Might not have been the best choice because it looks like he's got some sort of hairdo going on, but I will say it doesn't really do. You got the layout the same way. It doesn't really do the lighting in the inspiration shot justice, but I kind of like some things about this. Like I kind of like the way the lights. I can read everything, so like even in the shadow with his face. And the face on the couch, I really like the body, like laying there. I think that looks kind of like.
You like Marty McFly dead on the couch?
Is that Marty?
And the hand, I like the hand on the other one. I kind of like some things about this. Like it's creepy. The stain on the ceiling like sells like the dirty, situation that he's usually in, like these underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, could it be better in places? Sure, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the light he's got going on with those little streaks
this
of
light doesn't
light.
look like it's actually lighting anything. Like this light here is all light.
But I
coming
think
in.
it is actually, isn't it, or isn't it? Is that not an actual light or no?
So,
It's a
Maybe
light.
not.
But it doesn't look like it's really affecting the.
It's just not giving off a lot of light.
I think having like a spotlight on him, I think would sell that more.
But then you'd lose that.
It would sell the original shot, for sure.
Yeah.
Like what he's
Look
the
more like
inspiration that he's
intro.
going for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
absolutely.
the original shot, there's a light right here. It's above him.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, he's got that god
Off to
light.
the right a little
Yeah.
bit over here because it starts to shadow in here.
Yeah.
So the original light would be straight ahead, like right here.
Somewhere up there. Yep.
But if you look at his shot, I kind of like the split light on the face.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
like
hate that.
too, yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it too.
It's not. It's like he's taking like inspiration, but he's not trying to mimic the
Right.
shot. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's a recreation.
oh, there's a body down on the ground too. I didn't even see that.
Yep, in the back, yeah.
Homeboy in the back.
Is there one? Oh yeah, he's on the opposite side on the on the inspiration shot. Okay,
Yeah.
There and then
he's
there's
down
one
there, but he's at the opposite.
two
Yeah, he's
bodies,
against the
two guys
bar or
back
whatever
there.
it was.
taking the door here with, I guess, a knife going through the body, and there's one
don't
down there.
I kind of like it.
So
Yeah.
I do like that you're trying to do this inspirational shot, though. But yeah, you missed a light here. There should have been light right here, casting down some light. So some
There could have been a little more light in front of him. Yes.
Yeah.
I would also fog this up quite a ton too.
Oh
that
yeah.
ad-
Hell yeah.
Atmosphere.
atmosphere type fog, though, not like
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
in kind of Stephen King's The Mist fog or anything, but just a
No,
super
no.
kind of
Haze.
Straight
Yeah,
up
haze.
vapor.
Haze.
Vapor.
So yeah.
Blow all that bad
Atmosphere
boy.
aerosol type stuff.
Yep.
Just don't give it the hot too.
cool stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see where we're at here. I think that's gonna leave us right there.
All right.
We'll pick up
That's a
on
good
with
place to
Casper
stop.
here. So guys,
Casper.
remember Casper's next week. We're gonna start with Casper.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
good.
good.
Sounds good.
Um,
I want to say something in reply to Toy Murph's comment or question in regards to Bebop and Rocksteady in the lab and whatnot. There were, people taken from the street, put in the lab, and then turned into anthropomorphic characters, mutants. You know what I mean? But when you have someone who has medieval armor inside something that's space age with plant life in the space age lab with nothing blocking but just a lizard, it kind of throws you off. You're like, what's going on here? Because what's the setting and what's being worn kind of doesn't match. It just doesn't convey anything. It doesn't say anything.
So with that being said, Harry, you were talking about your thing with Mafia there. When's your next episode due out?
I'm still working on that right now, so I'm thinking in 2 or 3 days or so. Yeah.
2 or 3 days, and it's gonna be on lighting.
Fun, though. Yeah, we're gonna talk about lighting. I'm gonna bring out a bunch of figures. There's gonna be a bunch of B-rolls on that, so should be more fun than all the technical mumbo jumbo stuff.
Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you got coming up? Anything? I saw you were working on the new diorama thing that you were working on. It's
yeah. Well, I mean,
stuff.
I don't know. I have.
I can't hear him.
Oh no, I'm coming over there. With all the superheroes and with Dick Tracy, and I don't know why I didn't have any of these before, but I wanted to create. I haven't finished these. I mean, the prints are done. I haven't rusted them or anything, but I wanted some beams, some old warehouse rusty beams for the figures to walk and hang and climb on. So what I did was, I'll show you this here. It's just a set of beams for warehouse figures or whatever. Let me see. These aren't finished, but I mean, you can create.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they're not done, but I mean, I've got other kinds and styles and other layers, but with Dick Tracy finally processing and they're charging for it, you can have some figures just behind the beam shooting at each other, or Spider-Man walking on here, whatever, so they're pretty universal.
So yeah, Mike's down in the description below, and you can get to his Etsy store and stuff from there, and you can order this stuff. So
yeah.
Shout out real quick to Maverick. You caught the live. Who's excited for the Acolyte? Best Star Wars since Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Also, just got
Okay.
my Scarlet
I
Fire
didn't mean to
resin
laugh.
today. So awesome. Sweet, man. And then Matchutoy liked you. I think misses. Oh, hold on. Go, Mike. Go, Mike.
Oh no, go ahead. I just was goofing around.
Mike,
I
we,
was
we need
goofing
to
around.
work out some trades, buddy. We got to do
Oh,
something.
dude, I like it, man. I need to get one of those.
Beans, Mike. Anyone grab the High Toys Rambo
Or I'll
2?
just buy 'em.
I did not. Trevor, what do you got coming up?
I think Friday we're going to do the Makeup April toy photo
All right.
bomb
So we're
with.
behind now. You're behind too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we did May, but we didn't April with Capes and Rifles. So Capes and Rifles will be Friday, I believe, and then next Friday, the following Friday, I don't know what date that is, but Alex N. Richardson. If you're not following him, awesome photographer. A lot of ACBA stuff and just great lighting. Got to take a look at some of that stuff, but he's going to be my guest. So yeah,
Nice.
that's for June. So then we'll be caught up, and hopefully won't be
no,
behind
because we're in
anymore.
July now.
Well, no, but June. I mean, the month of June is over, so we're taking the best of June. We can't take the best of July because July's not over yet. So
Sure, you can.
That's right. Hasn't.
Just get a time
no,
machine.
we can't.
Get a TARDIS.
No. Well, okay.
It's,
Lou, what
it's
you got
his show.
coming up?
He can't.
Timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly,
Yes,
timey wimey.
Alex is awesome.
What you got, Lou? What's coming up?
Oh, tomorrow morning I'm doing a 6-scale unboxing. I'm going to be doing a lot of unboxings. In fact, I'm going to do unboxing of the 000, the C-3PO, or what is it?
Show
Return
off.
of the Jedi. You're welcome.
Flexing.
And I'm going to
Trade you
do
for those turtles. I'm just kidding.
Also, I'm doing another unboxing of the Terminator, RoboCop, the plastic ones, and then I'm going to compare the RoboCop with the new diecast one that we got a couple of months back. And I'm finally going to get to that Preacher, Blondie, and Doc Brown and Marty unboxing, and just show them off, compare them.
A lot of unboxings.
Yeah, it's basically unboxing. A lot of unboxings. Show what comes with it and compare the figure. Talk about the figure. It's not going to be nice and pretty in a nice light box. No, it's going to be raw, rugged, and it's just me talking shit about the figure and see how good it actually
I would
is.
like to think you would say nice things about stuff you paid for, but okay. We can
Well,
talk
hey,
about it.
listen, I can say anything I want. I paid for it.
True.
All right. Well, that guys, man, I think we're done. Anybody else got anything to want to add, real quick? Anything? No. We're gonna get out of here. We're trying to be on time today, so
Happy 4th.
yes, happy 4th. Yes, thanks.
Yes, May 4th, which will be hitting next week, probably.
May the 4th be with you in July.
That's right.
All right, guys. With that, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like the channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you're following all of us here in the panel. That'd be awesome.
No.
And
Take care. Yeah. No. Yeah.
here, guys. Happy 4th.
No.
Not to be confused with West Side.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.